All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, NWATCH family. We are back here again. This evening, our debate is about to kickstart right now. I already have some of my panelists right here. Remember, it's first come, first serve. You know, if you come on time, you get your slot. If you come late, you might not be able to get your slot. We are just starting right away because today has been a busy day for us here on NWATCH. Please join us and let's talk about the things that is affecting you and I right now. My people are on our day today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora is right here already with us. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for joining us. I can see Akomina right there with us, JP. Good evening to every one of you. I can see Osagbo Konga right there with us as well. Mike Akionbare, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's do this together. Yes, we're going to be talking about the things that is affecting us, especially the topic that's been going on since yesterday. This is just a extension of the 20% that the Edo State government is about to give to Fulani Herdsmen. Although they are already deliberating on it, further deliberation, was said yesterday. So before they finish the deliberation, we ourselves have to continue to object it. Thank you very much, my people. Let me welcome my panelists to here right now because we are not going to be here for long today. I'm going to make sure that we stick to our 2 hours today because today have been a very, very busy day for me. But I'm going to let my panelists know that immediately I accept their in. I have our brother, Destiny. Destiny, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. How are you doing today, my brother?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening to you, and good evening to the viewer. How is the family, sir?
Very good. And yours?
We thank God.
Thank you very much for joining us again, my good brother. All right, let's move on to Lefty Zetoya. Lefty Zetoya is right here with us. Lefty Zetoya, good evening to you, my brother. How are you doing today?
My brother, it's another weekend, another Friday. Good evening, and good evening to viewers and everybody listening to us and my co-panelists. Well, I'm fine. I hope we are all good today.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, let's welcome the good comrade with us. The good comrade, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good evening, NWATCH. God bless you for your platform.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, my co-panelists. And good evening to all those worldwide watching us and our followers. May God bless us all. And I pray God should give us the wisdom to go through today's deliberation. God bless everybody.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah.
All right, let's welcome Brother Nice to the floor. Brother Nice, how are you doing today, my brother? Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good evening, NWATCH. How is everything?
Very fine, my brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
All right, my people. Like I said before, we need to move on straight away to this, and I'm going to let my panelists know today, please. Exactly 2 hours dot. We're going to be rounding up. Throughout today, I've been on air, so please, let's understand that with me today. Please, let's just go straight to the point. We cannot give the floor today for anyone to just be talking. So we are going to do a rotational discussion today where you talk for 2 minutes, the other person contribute as well, so there can be a fair debate for every one of us today. Thank you for your understanding. Let's welcome Prince Collins to the building. Prince Collins, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today? Happy weekend to you.
Good evening, Mr. Digi. God bless you. And good evening, everybody, my panelists. Good evening, you're all welcome. God help us today.
Thank you, sir. All right, my people, I understand some people might be surprised that why are we still talking about this? Yes, we cannot stop talking about it if the matter is not yet being solved. These are the matter that is going to continue to affect you and I if we don't stop it right now. This will not be joke, my people, not be joke. If these people are giving 20%, anyhow they want to give it to them, anyhow they try to twist the English, you will suffer. I will suffer. That is the fact. I'm going to move on straight away to this, Brother Destiny. Brother Destiny, how are you doing today? Please talk to us. What is your take on this continuous deliberation over the 20% that the those state government are contemplating to give to the Fulani herdsmen?
Well, my take in this issue is that, like I said yesterday, there is no go area. Anybody that want to invest in any business right from day one always buy land for himself or rent. So there's no need of government interfering in any business of any individual. Okay, like I said yesterday, as any government interfere in there are a lot of people selling uh, cars and different things. I've never seen anywhere that government are saying they want to give the land or give the rent. So I don't know why cow is different. In 2022, every time we always debate on cow. It's time for us to just forget about this issue and let the right thing, if you put it on the table, then let the country or the state continue to go in the right direction. This one is just taking our attention away from the good things that we are supposed to be deliberating on.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Destiny. We'll be coming back to you again. I'm going to be talking to Leftist Etoya. Leftist Etoya, you are an activist, and I believe that you are not in support of things like this, especially you are against oppression, suppression, and suffocation. Now, Edo State government are gradually creeping in assigning a bill to give 20% to Fulani Esme. I'm sorry, guys, that I have to replace that last word with Fulani Esme. My brother left us Etoya. Please, we would like to hear from you. What's your take on this?
It's very unfortunate that this is where we are today. But for me, I just feel they just want to tease the people. I know the government knows that they do is not a place where you play with people with things like this and go free. It's not going to happen. They just want to tease the people. They want to make headline. As for me, I think Obaseki is even scamming the north. He must have collected huge amount of money, but knowing the state he is representing will not accept it. He knows. He is giving them hope, collecting money to do whatever he wants to do. The people of Edo State, we are not stupid. We are not stupid. Nobody in Edo State will accept such an offer. Whose land? Just like I wrote on my Facebook, why did he give his father's land? I'm using the word directly, it's my governor, and it's our land. He should have given if he inherited his father's land. If they have such huge land, let him give his whole personal land for personal business, not state land. In those states, we are not nomadic. We don't sell cow. We are farmers, we are fishers, we do business. So anybody that wants to invest in Edo State should invest in what Edo State has. Not bringing, okay, it's good. Okay, fine. If he wants to invest on our native cow, fine and good. But giving our land to people that are being in the forest, causing kidnapping, killing, raping. I mean, now this is not going to work. Now they just want to test us. They want to turn that state to a war zone. We Edolite, we know how we run our things. I'm saying this here. I'm not afraid. If he tries it, it will not work, and he will be in danger himself. Forget God. No, his time is just temporary. Obiano time, was he not arrested now? Immunity will go. That's what I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was brief. This is what we want. Like I said today, we are not going to be here for so long. For the first time, I want this debate to be brief today. It's better we have it rather than just abolishing it. Let's welcome Mr. Mori here and Mr. Israel. Let's start from Mr. Mori first. Mr. Mori, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us.
My greetings, everybody. I greet you, my beloved brother. My warm greetings to our highly esteemed audience across the globe. My greetings to my co-panelists in the house.
Thank you very much, sir. My brother Israel Semota, thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, and good evening to everyone that are listening, and also to those on our panelist. And I just wish we have a good debate today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to be moving straight away now to the good comrade. The good comrade, sir, I would like you to talk to us. You have always stand for what is right on this platform, and I know that you will not be happy for Fulani Herdsmen to take over 20% of our land. Sir, talk to us. What is your continuous take on this?
God bless everyone. May God bless us all. Edo must attain greatness. I want to appeal to every Edo sons and daughters all over the world that we should put politics aside. This is not APC matter. This is about our future, our lives, our land, our ancestral homes. We should come together and unite and speak with one voice and appeal to the conscience of the governor. The danger that will follow this decision. I gave a classical example of a scenario that let's assume we are not assuming we have 9 South states. Let's assume all the governors of these 9 South states, apart from Edo, place a ban on Okada and Keke. And Edo is the only state that refused to place a ban on Okada and Keke. What does that mean? All these Okada riders and Keke riders in these various other 8 states will start migrating to Edo. As it stands right now, all other South states has placed a ban on this open grazing in their various states. Edo is the only one who want to accommodate and accept that and even give them land. What does that tell you? The implications are this. We know the Hausa now. We know the Muslims. We know the Northerners. One Alhaji can bring a trailer and load 5,000 of them and start bringing them to the south. The implication of this is that Fulani, they are one family. Both Fulani in Nigeria or Fulani in West Africa or Chad, Niger, they will all migrate and move over to Edo. Edo will not be their base. The danger that will go with that. Kwara State is a classical example of what one of my fears I try to express here. It used to be a Yoruba state, a Southwest state. But because of this Usman Dafodio's philosophy of settling, conquer the people and take over the position of the land, now Kwara is now being regarded as a Muslim state. But it's not a Muslim state in actual fact. So the same thing is going to happen to Edo. The governor should consider and put the life and safety of his people first, far and above money. Just imagine how many of our farmers, how many of our mothers have been killed, raped in the various farms. You know, rape, it has its own stigma. You don't expect a mother who was raped to come outside and start saying it because of shame and the stigma that goes with it. So the pain they've caused us thus far is more than enough. Tell me one Fulani who has been arrested, persecuted, taken to court, and is in jail because of violence, because of their violent acts. None. Before you arrest them, a call will be placed. They'll be given freedom. So we can't trust them. 1% land is not possible. It's not possible. For the last 2 years, over 7 markets in Edo State has burned down. The governor has not built one single market. If he wants to empower people, because cattle business is a private business. I don't know what is government interest in it. As government when Ekiosa got burned, the government went there. He says he's going to give them 120 million grants. Till date, he has not fulfilled that pledge. Upper market was burned down, has it gone to help our mothers who do day-to-day trading? We have people who run poultry in Edo. These are private owners of business. Has government given them grants? Why this Fulani interest? There's something about it. In the realm of speculation, because I was not there in Aso Rock, but I don't want to say with authority that I have the exact figure. I'm hearing the region of 200 billion that will be given to Edo by the federal government if he can create land for Fulani people. So the governor is bent on implementing this. So are we saying Governor Obaseki is wiser than all the other 8 governors from the South? Your years, he's the economist. You want to boost the economy of Edo. What about the safety? What about the security risk? I will go with it. Now, we don't have problem with the Northerners. So people will say we don't have right to send them out of Edo. Nobody is sending anybody out. The arubasa, the tomatoes, the onions, the pepper we are buying from the Hausa people. The Hausa yam. Have we asked them to leave Benin? The dollar will change when we come from Europe, come to change money in the area. Is it not Hausa people? We've been living together as one family. The element we have problem with is this Islam, this Fulani element that don't have forgiveness in their heart. Kill one cow, not even one Fulani man. They will go and regroup and come and raise down the village, entire community. So we can't give them land. As government giving land to Edo people, graduate youth, to say you farm at the time of your harvest, invite government. We'll come and buy your product off you, so you have more cash to plant for next season, to create food sufficiency, so that we have enough food in Edo. We can even export to other states and West African countries. So why is the governor? Why is he interested in Fulani business? Fulani business is just like a spare parts business, a beer parlor business. As the governor empower Edo citizens who are into various business in Edo State? No. So this is very clear. By now, I don't think one single human being should stand on the side of the government on this. All of us must stand up and speak with one voice. This is not fight. This is not political party. This is not politics. We don't just want them. Don't give them land. In the north, we have vast land over there, landmass. They should grow their cow there. If we must eat cow, if we cannot stay without cow, then if they bring cow, they should sell it for us, we'll buy. Not coming to give them land. It will be dangerous. The calamity that will come with it, the problem that will come with it, by then the tenure of the governor will be over. If you give them 50 by 100, they will take 2 by 2. Go and mark my word. They will start coming in droves. Just look at our own security now. You bring your house man as your security man. Before you know it, he will tell you the sister, the brother, they'll start bringing themselves from the north. They can live in one small 2 by 2 inches room, even if they are 10. So please, I'm begging the governor, he should do something for the Edo citizens who are unemployed. If we must go into ranching, because you don't need to be a Fulani man to carry out a ranching or cattle business. You can set up a program. I can give you a proposal for free. How to train Edo youths. You remember Kwara State, former Senate President Sanaki? They had farm there. What did he do? When Zimbabwe President Mugabe, Mugabe, when he kicked out those British and South African farmers from Zimbabwe, it was Sanaki that absorbed them. They have massive ranch in Kwara. The Zimbabwe, the foreigners that Zimbabwe president sent out of Zimbabwe during that crisis, when the president sent them out, they are doing it very well, you know. So if that's the kind of setting that the government want to bring, you build a ranch. You don't need to be a Fulani to run ranch. Edo citizens, Edo students, Edo youth, graduates, we can train and retrain them on how to the rudiment of running a ranch. Not Fulani people. If you truly love us, if you have the interest of the state at heart, you should set up programs where Edo students will go to that Kwara state to go and learn ranching. Then come and use this same money to build it for Edo citizens to run it. I have a friend who is in Lekki. We schooled together many years ago. Very, very many years ago. The father is late now from a royal home. He has a ranch in Lagos, in Ekpe, outskirts of Lagos, a new developing area. Massive land, first round. He's running it. He's not a northerner. He's not a Fulani man. So if the governor wants to empower Edo State citizens, he can do it if he truly loves us. Not to go and empower Hausa people, Fulani people. We can't bring them close to us. Then our individual Edo sons and daughters who have cows, because we know some Edo people have cows. Even that Relandeko that was banished and arrested the last time from our great home, the great palace, he had some cows by bypass. We have all this information. If we must do cow business, let's buy our own land, fence it round, put the cow in one place. Go and, you can buy trucks to go and be bringing grass for them, feed them, put borrow there. But for them to be roaming around our streets, constituting nuisance, because farming is a fixed asset. When I'm farming, my land is in one spot, it does not move. It's the cow that usually comes to people's farm to eat people's crops. And you don't expect a man who has spent 9 months farming, cutting grass every now and then, getting to the time of harvest, all of a sudden cow will come to his farm, eat up all his crops, and you expect him not to react.
To be happy.
Yes, that's what caused a communal clash between farmers and elders. So if the governor wants to do ranching, he's well traveled. He's a very refined man. He knows what to do. He can pick Edo youth who are interested, take them to Kwara. It's like a school that will teach them how to the rudiment of operating the ranch. Then come and set it up for Edo citizens. Must we buy cow from Hausa? When we go to the market and buy chicken, do we know who trained the chicken? Do we know who trained the goat? So we don't need Hausa. We don't need to empower foreigners. We have our Edos, our South people, Southwest people living in the north. Does northern government, do they provide preferential treatment for our people over there? No. So what is this craze about providing land for them? I asked a question because I have the full information, but I asked a stupid question yesterday. I said, is it 20% of the entire state or 20% of every community? So people were stammering. I was just laughing. We don't know the danger of what we are going into. So all of us must rise up. This is not PDP, this is not a PC matter. All the Edos, all the appointees of government should tell the governor, sir, I don't think this thing will be right. Because the long-term effect is what I'm looking at. Please, I beg, I want to use this medium to beg all of us to speak with one voice. We should appeal to the conscience of the governor. This is not the time to fight or insult. He should think of other ways to empower his own citizens, not Fulani people. Let me stop here for now. May God bless us all.
Thank you very much, the good comrade. I really do appreciate that. Let's move on to Brother Nice. Brother Nice, please tell us, what do you think we can do differently now to stop this?
Yeah. Good evening, my panelists. I greet you all. I greet you, NWATCH. I just watched this video now where they were speaking about, debating about this 10% of land given to these people. For
10%?
20%.
They say 20%, yeah, 20%. So this 20%, why can't they give it to them in other states? Is it most that is Edo state that will give 20% land to this Fulani? So what I don't understand, that's what I don't really understand. But I just want to say that what Brother Lefty said, I just want to say that he knows that we are not fools and we are not going to accept those things. It's not going to happen in Edo state. Do you know the reason why this thing is still I'm still feeling somehow? It's like the real boys in Edo state, they have left. You understand? If the time Benin boys were still around, I don't think that the governor self, he will think twice before he will make that kind of statement. Maybe he just look at the ones that is at home that okay, they cannot resist him.
Many of
This
them are
thing,
land grabbers.
yes, maybe they have turned to other things now. So this thing now, we're supposed to resist the governor. It's not everything we just need to stay on social media, or we just sit in our comfort home and start saying, no, we won't do this, we won't do that. This thing needs action. The youth, the adult people need to come out in massive to resist this thing. Because if they allow this thing to go on, we are still shouting since then now that, or even the few ones that have come to invade the state, we are still saying that look at the crime they are committing. Imagine if they give them this 20% of land. So that's to tell you the kind of thing, the kind of danger that we are about to experience in Edo State. I've never think of doing anything in Edo State before, but because of this one, me myself, I will make sure I set up a militia in Edo State that will resist this Fulani. We will make that state uncomfortable for this Fulani. I'm telling you. These Fulani people, maybe if we talk to the as we have been speaking to governor now, he don't want to listen to us. Maybe when these people come now, in now starting experiencing that the state are now becoming uncomfortable for them. Maybe that time he will come out and he will speak to Edo people. That's the only thing. With this thing now, we need action. We don't need to stay in social media to talk, sit in our comfort. No, this thing we need to resist the governor and resist this Fulani. Edo people need to stand up for their state now. Because if you allow these people to come, give them this land, Edo will become a place that even Edo people say that place will be, that Edo State will become a place that you and I, we cannot even live there. If this Fulani have this opportunity to come to that place, to take 20% of our land. So the thing we need to do, Edo people need to come together and resist them, resist the governor. The first thing, when the government, as the governor is not ready to listen to us, first thing we need to start to do, we just need to set up a militias. That those militia, their mission is to make Edo State uncomfortable for Fulani. Then, when the governor will not see the action that the people has taken, he will find a solution. It will not be easy for him. He will come out and speak to the people. You understand? It's just like what this brother said. That brother that spoke with you this afternoon, NWATCH. That brother you interviewed this afternoon, yeah. Yes, Sefa Nuomba. That is what I was thinking. Me, I'm ready to work with him. We will work together and we will set up a militia that we will make sure that we will make Edo State become unbearable for anybody that's coming to Edo State. And to make the Edo State a place. No, nobody will fold his hand and let foreigners to come and start committing crime in Edo State, raping our mothers, our women. No, that one will not happen. If the governor will not see that this Fulani that is bringing to Edo State, they will not start disappearing with their cow, he will find a solution. When report will come to his office that maybe 4 or maybe 100 of Fulani is disappeared with their cow, he will find a solution. So that's just what I want to say. This their plan. That money he took from them is going to refund that money when time comes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Let me move on to the next person. Before we escalate on this particular issue, I will allow everybody to tell us what they think about this first. So I'll be moving on now to Mr. Omoroyi with us here. Mr. Omoroyi, sir, can you talk to us?
Thank you once again, and thank you for having me. Greeting once again. Sometimes when we come on this show, because of our stand over time. Some people are taking us as a pro Obaseki or fans of Obaseki. People don't really know where we are coming from. We have not met each other before. This is the platform that is bringing us together. We don't know our various background. If we do, people will know that some of us have taken bullets for the people. I've been with the people. I remain on the side of the people. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to die on the side of the people. So having said that, most of us are not actually pro-Obaseki, but what we don't want to buy, what we don't appreciate is a lot of people have not still recovered from the last election. They are still dwelling in that, they have become Obaseki phobia. They wake up in the morning against Obaseki, afternoon against Obaseki, in the evening against Obaseki. That is one thing we don't like. It's not as if Obaseki is going astray, we don't have the courage to tell him. Because Obaseki was not known to most of us before now. That is a governor today. It's not a governor of Obaseki's business empire. It's not a governor of Obaseki's kingdom. It's a governor for Ido people. So he has to listen to the yearnings and aspirations of the people, no matter how beautiful, no matter how palatable, no matter the amount of money involved in any policy. If the policy is not accepted by the people, if the policy is not welcomed by the people, there's no need for such a policy. So it is dead on our arrival, on this stand, on this position, on this bill. This is the bill we have been waiting for. This is the bill we have been clamoring for. This is the bill that will stop the herders and farmers clash we have been waiting for. A lot of people have made their position that too much time has been taken, that is coming too late. I thought the last time we deliberated on this issue, my position was that it is better late than never. I also try as much as possible to defend the governor, that he's trying to come up with a bill, with a holistic bill that will have a human face, that will have the input of every stakeholders. My submission then was that it is better to have a bill to have the solution on the short and the long run than rushing into a bill that cannot be implemented. But now that we are seeing the face of the bill, that is anti-people, it's a suicide mission. It's like passing a death sentence on the people. This, for me, it is a no. I'm not against the entire bill. The bill is come one. But what we are against is this the obnoxious and the catastrophic section 7, subsection 5, that is trying to talking of ceding 20% of our land to the killer herdsmen. I'm not using Fulani, to the killers herdsmen. They are so notorious over Nigeria. If I'm not even looking at, from the way they spoke yesterday, after our deliberation yesterday, I went back to that deliberation in the House of Assembly. I've discovered that I don't want to accuse anybody of taking anything yet, but I want to know, I know how it works between the executive and the House of Assembly. Something has exchanged hand. The voice was not even, there was nobody that was in total condemnation of the bill. What they were deliberating on, whether the 20% should be 20% of the local government or community, which means most of them are indirectly, tactically, have even accepted to cede part of our land to these killers. Now, I don't want to so much dwell on the troubles today. We have the God to talk to Obaseki. Most of us on this platform, we actually fought to eliminate the military junta of the most deadly junta of IBB and Abacha. We had the God. We had the God to face them with their tear gas and their bullets. So Obaseki is just a civilian. He's just one of our brothers. So we had the God to challenge Obaseki. And all those, that's all meaning, well, those people must come together and speak with one voice. This bill, I mean, let me not say this bill, that session, that obnoxious session, that anti-people session, section 7, subsection 5, must be totally expunged from this bill in its entirety. And again, I want to know, this is the only area we heard them talking about yesterday. We feel concerned because we see this as a suicide mission for our people. We should not look at the immediate benefit. Now, it might solve the immediate clashing between farmers and herders. But the long run, the long-term disaster, catastrophe with that section is deadly. And again, I want to use the opportunity. Whoever that has access to the entire bill should bring it on board for scrutiny and deliberation. There may be more heinous section of that bill than we are seeing right now with this section 7, subsection 5. And again, let me not talk too much on the. Somebody has already cited the. Most of us here are students of history. Kwara is a case study. As we speak today, Kwara that used to be a Yoruba land, an urban land. Today, we have an emir as the head of Kwara. Kwara today has become a complete Muslim state. I don't want to go into the politics of religion here, so that I don't, offend certain people. What I'm here today to say is, as we are speaking here, please, like I made a phone call to NWATCH this morning when they were when he had an interview with Ohamba, Cephas. Please, whoever that has I know we have politicians here in our midst too. Let them get in touch with those House of Assembly members. Let them give us their numbers. We're going to display it here. If you cannot do it today, between now and tomorrow, whoever that has any contact to them, let them bring their numbers right here. We display here. That is number one first. I want to talk on the solution right now. Everybody should start making calls to them. Let them know that they are not there. I know most of them too well. See, most of them are my 5 juniors. They knew how we started politics together. At the time we started, most of them could not afford the pure water. We were buying pure water for most of them. So I had to go to talk to them the way I want because I know them to their very roots. So display their number. They are representing their constituencies. They are not better than any one of us on this platform. They are not better than any Edo people. The reason why they are there in the House of Assembly is because Edo people decided to put them there. Not because they are more educated, not because they are wiser, not because they are more brilliant, not because they are better than any other Edo. It's a matter of privilege. Having said that, get their numbers, put a call across to them. While we are working on other arrangements, like Steph said this morning, that date is too far for me. Let them begin to know as from today that they are this grant they are trying to tread on. Edo people are not with them on this obnoxious section of this bill. Like I said earlier, let us get details of the bill so that we can scrutiny for proper scrutiny for the interest of the people. I want to submit by saying that there will be no need for government or leadership if there is no people. The primary duty of any government is the welfare of the people, security of lives and property. Without that, there will be no government. So I want to submit here so that other people can make their contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mori. Thank you so much for that.
Mr. Digi, the suggestion of we bringing the numbers of those in government in public, you support so I can start bringing the numbers.
House of Assembly members, I said, so that constituencies can make their call to them.
The 10 of them, make it public, so we can start putting them under pressure.
Start calling them, bombarding them with calls.
We have no other state. We must fight this ourselves.
Sorry, let me quickly add this. That is what we call a public hearing. This bill cannot be passed until it gets to that stage. I don't want it to be too late.
Before they've not done public hearing.
No, I know. Public hearing gives members of the public opportunity to make input. But that will be too late. Now that we know the danger, this is a potential danger. The long-run effect of this bill is catastrophic and disastrous to our people. It's not a welcome development. It's a no for me. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Najawo, sorry, his brother Nice. I want to ask you something. Edo House of Assembly, did they have any websites?
I don't even know.
I'm not interested in their website.
If
I just get that bill.
We're in 2022. The website is set in 2020. It's not updated. The government is not even working.
Okay.
You can't get
I will check it on
there.
Google. I will check it on Google. If I will see their contact or their number or their information there. I will check it.
Normally, their number is public figure.
You don't need to go that far. I have the number of the Edo State Speaker, Marcus Onobo, right this.
Thank you very much.
Right now.
Thank you very much for that.
I have that right this moment. As I speak, one right now is with me. So that's not a problem. I have all their numbers. So I can call Marcus Onobo right now. That's the only respect I can give to him. The Edo State Speaker. But if he failed to pick, I'll put a number on air. That's it. Because for me, this is about the people. It's about the people. It's not all about you telling me, oh, you disrespected me, you put my number on the public. Yes, or I might give the number to one or two persons here first. Talk to them, talk to him. In case they don't respond well, next debate, we might put the number on air if there's any. What do you all think about this?
Can
Because
you talk to? Can you?
Yeah, I will.
Shows, when my suggestion on this, it shows maturity and it shows that this is the platform you have it. So you speak to them. It is your duty to bring it out. We cannot send certain individual to go and call them. It doesn't shows that how mature. This is a big platform, and we must start it from the leader. And one thing I have to say, these people, I can hear they say they've not updated their website, and these are public persons. They are office. They are serving the people. These are the things I continue to tell everyone here. If what you cannot assess people who are running you as a government, this did not started today. This is what I'm saying now, that 2022 has opened our eyes of what this nonsense they've been constituting there. These are public people that are supposed to answer you. So you want to tell me that your local council you live, anywhere you live, that you cannot access it, whether through the internet, or you can walk in there and ask them what is happening? Can anybody tell me now? So you see, this is the way they have used the key to lock you and lock the information. Then why do we then not? Are we not going to bring politics into this place? Now, let me give you a perfect example. NWATCH, can you still remember one time when the governor came on air and spoke to diasporans?
yeah,
What was our first question? Our first question was about this bill.
yeah,
89% of Edo people have said no. What are you still waiting, sir? You know, one thing we fail to understand, another thing, that this is the same federal authorities who you voted for. And the last time he came out on air, we became speechless again. When they asked him about this issue of a elders, what did he tell? He was telling that everybody should go and practice what? This open grazing, so that we can create land for them. This is somebody. And in this place, Nigeria, you also know that these people have failed to understand that in our constitution, there is what we call equality. So if you are giving 20% of our land to these people, where we cannot even boast of 20% in their land, how does that bring equality under the constitution? And you're going to tell us not to bring politics inside? This is the problem. Until we fail to understand that there is a big problem, and we start talking about foundation, and we want to waive it just because it suits one side, it's everyone. Because this is what these governments have been doing to us, and they try to want to keep it to themselves. Even if it's going to be good on one side, but you have to also understand that you cannot use one to favor the other one. And you come and tell us that we should not bring politics inside? The same APC government in the federal authority, in the federal level, said it on the interview the other day. And the other one is practicing it. And you want to tell us that these people are helping you? Or they are helping us? Or in what way? Let's not bring politics into it. Let's not bring politics into what our constitution says. Everybody is equal under the law. So why is these people superior? Anything that comes from them is always everything. They are in the army, they are in every house, every political house, every higher authority. They are in there. Where are we? So how you come and defend and say, let's not bring politics into it?
NWATCH,
yeah.
I would like to respond to these very comments. It's very important to clarify things. But
Okay,
before I talk, I want everybody to open their ear and listen and learn what I want to say now.
Okay.
Why is it that in a class of 20 pupils, for example, these 20 students, they are being taught by the same teacher, and these same 20 students, they are being taught the same topic, the same subject, from the same textbook by the same teacher. But by the time you set exam, all the 20 students don't get the same equal marks. What does that tell you? We don't have the same brain. So if I spend time to explain things and you cannot phantom and understand me, that is to your own detriment. Now, Hey, let me finish, please. When I said,
you don't need.
hold on, I'm
It's a
still
good
having the
comrade, please.
floor.
You don't need
No
to shout
object,
on me.
please.
Do you
No
know
object,
it
please.
is my turn
I
to
want to
speak?
No,
expose.
please.
I want
Hold
to
on.
Allow
expose.
everybody to
Hold on.
talk, please. Allow everybody to
No,
talk.
do you
Hold
actually
on,
know
sir.
it's
Hold
my
on
turn
now.
to
When
speak?
you said,
No, I'm
wait
asking you. No,
now.
it's a
Oh
question.
my
Don't
God.
shout
Why are
at
you
me
afraid
because
of the
you don't
truth?
have the constitutional right
You
to
know I'm
shout
Wait,
at me.
beating
let
you
us
hard
talk.
now.
Let everybody
You are,
contribute
you are,
first.
you are, you are
Excuse me.
distorting the facts.
You,
Calm
I'm not.
down. Just give,
I am the
just give
one
me only
speaking.
60
You are taking
seconds.
my time.
Give me
I
only
don't
All right,
want you to
60
take
Israel,
my time
hold
seconds.
on.
anymore.
Let me
I don't want
expose
you to take
you.
my time anymore. I want to speak. When
The
when
good
you
comrades, you have
Hold on.
contributed. Those that have contributed should
No,
speak
no,
for
no,
now.
no, no, no. This
you
man is
can't
accusing me
say
wrongly.
no.
Wait
You
When
now.
You have not
Why are you
accused
cannot
him.
making me
step
shout?
Can
on
I
you
my
let
don't like
constitutional
this.
right.
you will
You
I
cannot
respond
beg
step
to
on.
Edigi,
When we were
can I
talking, did I
respond?
speak
He,
on
he
yours?
granted me. But you
No,
can
no,
still
I
use my
didn't
name
rant to you
talking.
anymore. I
You
never
can
ran.
still
I'm
still
taking it
objecting.
back now. I'm
You
taking
can
it
Okay,
back
still still
now.
object. You can
I
still
am
still
taking
objecting.
it back now.
Now,
everybody hold
Mr.
on.
You
Edigi,
don't have to
can you
speak.
guide me, please?
No, I
Let me
never
Everybody
educate
guided
this
you.
hold
man.
It's
on.
my turn. When it's your turn,
Okay,
you can
hold
speak.
on.
When
Mr.
Wait,
when
wait.
I
Edigi,
was
can
let
you
talking,
people
when you
guide
talk
were
for
me?
talking.
themselves? We are here for the
No, I'm
same
not going to
Everybody
purpose,
listen
hold
to
on.
you.
please.
I
I'm not
can't
going to
speak.
listen. I'm not going to listen
Everybody
to you.
hold
Mr.
on.
Edigi, did I take permission from you? True or
I'm not
false?
Hold
going to
on.
take
The
permission
Hold
good
from
on.
you.
comrades, please let other people talk, please. Let other
No,
people
no,
talk.
no, 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 no,
No,
no,
you
no.
are
I'm
not
too
going to
big for that.
speak. You
This
are
guy
not
You
going
cannot
to
are,
be
you
doing
are
speak.
this all the
talking for more
time.
than 10 minutes.
You
When
are
somebody will
not
Or we
talk,
should
going
log
to
out and
when
speak.
leave
somebody will
them to
talk,
do it.
he does not have anything to contribute. He does not have
Hold on.
solution. He will keep
You don't.
attacking
You.
individual
All right.
comments.
It
All
is
right.
not your
I'm going to mute
business.
both of
It's
you
Mr.
not
now.
your
Edigi, can you
business.
just give me 20 seconds? Just 20
Nobody will. I
seconds.
will not
Hold
give you
on.
this my time.
Hold
My
You will
on,
not
last
sir.
get it.
statement.
Hold on, sir.
You will not get it.
Everybody hold on.
The reason
Everybody
why I
hold
use
on.
that,
You will not
the
get
Every
it.
reason
other
why I
good
use that
comrade,
word, we should
You
not play
will not
good
get it.
politics.
comrade,
You
the
I
cannot
good,
pass
was
my
the
points
good
on you.
comrade,
Cannot count
hold
on my
on. You
constitutional
will
right.
respond to this. Let me,
You cannot
Israel,
count on my
Israel,
constitutional right.
you, Israel, I remove both of you temporarily. Let me speak. The both of you, we are not here to fight. So whatever you guys are saying right now, nobody's hearing you. I believe I never wanted to do this. The good comrade, I want to let you know you have
That's good.
every
That's
right.
very good.
You have every right to respond to anybody. But let the person who owns the floor to finish first. It's not by force. And you cannot be shouting that you must say something now. No, it doesn't work like that. He did not object you when you were talking. He had the
A good
same
one.
opportunity to object you when you were saying whatever you were saying. But he waited for you to finish to respond to you. So please, the good comrade, bullet point down whatever you want to respond to Israel. And for Israel, please, you can always oppose anybody on this platform. Please, I don't want us to be attacking each other. That's the area which I'm against. And now I have Engineer Ken here who want to respond to everybody first before I move back to Israel. I'll put both of you in again. Please, no objection. Mr. Murray, I will come back to you. But
Okay,
Engineer Ken,
please.
hold
I have. I'm sorry. Before you go on, let me quickly say this. I have on screen two of my names coming out. Can you remove them, please? So that somebody else can
okay,
go.
okay. So that someone else can join. Engineer Ken, please
Yeah,
join
this one
us
that
on
I'm
the screen.
talking. Don't remove this
There's a
one.
space.
Remove the other one.
Engineer Ken, join us quickly before somebody takes that, okay? Let me, all right, good. Let me see the one I'll be removing now. Okay, can you
I'm
unmute
talking now.
yourself?
Don't remove this one that
Just
don't remove this
let
one.
me look. I want to look for you. Okay, you are talking there. Okay, I need to remove
Okay, I'm
this.
talking.
I saw it earlier on. I was about to address that. Okay, Engineer Ken needs to join us. Everybody mute yourself. All right, let me welcome the good comrade and Israel in right now. And I want Israel, please finish your statement and the good comrade will respond to you when we're done. Go ahead, Israel.
Thank you very much. Sorry if I interject, but as the Constitution states, I have my right to speak whenever I want to speak. As far as I don't mention your name, then they have to not to respond, and he must respond. He must respect my right as citizens. It's not his business to interject. Whatever he wants to say, that's his business.
No, it doesn't matter. Anybody can respond to whatever you
Yeah,
say.
he can
even
respond,
though
but I never interject on whenever he speaks. So he must respect my own as well.
On that, you are right. Okay,
Yes.
go
So
ahead.
what I'm saying
Please,
is,
yeah.
what I'm saying is, as Nigerians, all of us are equal before the law. Why is these people being exempted? That has been my problem. That has been the problem. Why has these people be superior to any individual that exists on that land? They must always come first, and anything they do, it must be them. Why? And it shows that we don't have nothing to say. So we should just keep our mouth shut and these people should run us. And that is why we must always bring our constitution here, because that is what guides us as citizens. So if they say that the constitution, everybody is subject under it, what anything that is given to A must be given to B. It is equal. And don't make these people so superior that we should be deliberating on them on what to give our land to certain people who came from another place. Then our people will be subject to poverty. That is unacceptable, and the governors should know that. And we are not part of it, and we will not be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Israel. Appreciate you right there. All right.
Mr. Israel, this is a good comrade. This is your last comment you just made now. May God bless you. This is how to go. Okay.
Hold on, please. Just hold on, please. I don't know where the noise is coming from. Okay. No. What's happening here? Please, everybody, always mute yourself. Don't ever unmute yourself when you are not talking. Please.
Can I go ahead now?
Comrade, I think that noise is from your end.
Yeah, the good comrade, you have a lot of noise from your end now. That means the noise is coming from you. I just unmuted you now.
It's not from my end now. It's not from my end. I'm the one talking now.
Oh yeah, talk to us.
Now, this last statement my brother Israel just made now, brilliant. Yeah. Because that is how to go. Now, what he did not understand, that is why I use that analogy, that in a class of 20 people, taught by the same teacher from the same textbook, when you set exam, all the students not get equal mark because we have different brain. So if he does not understand what I said, he should politely ask me, and we enlighten him more. Because when I talk, I teach with what comes out of my mouth. I do my research before I come on platform. I'm not here to please anybody. I'm here to learn. But when you keep attacking people's comments, look at your last statement you made now. Brilliant one. I'm not the one praising you now. That will tell you I don't have anything against you. But when you leave what you're supposed to say and be attacking people, now, thank God we are up to about 10 years now. We have over 1,000 people watching us. And even in the next 2-3 years, more than 100,000 people will watch the same video. What I was saying when I said, let's not bring politics into it, I was trying to make a passionate appeal that we have some people who are PDP. We have some people who are APC. We have some people who are supporters of Obaseki. This is not the time to play politics. What Obaseki is about to do now is bad, evil. We should all come out and condemn it. That is why I use that word. We should not bring politics into it. Whether he does not understand what I meant, I hope everybody is understanding where I'm coming from now. I say, because you have been supporting Obaseki over the years, on this particular bill, please suspend that support. Join forces with everybody. Let's condemn. Let's speak with one voice. All I do is come together as one. That's what I said. But because my brother Israel does not understand me, he's just attacking my comment. We should not be prepared to say it. He should not be prepared to say it. Okay, are you clear now? Have I made sense to you now, Mr. Israel? You can see I'm the one praising your last statement now. It's not deep. There's no quarrel. I don't have anything against you.
No, sorry, Mr. Evans. Let me just quickly address him on that. No. It's just 2 minutes. I'm just going to point it, and that's it. I am not here to, and you know my stand, sir. I do not belong to any political class. I belong to the people.
I address what I just said. Now I was advising everybody
what I was trying to tell you.
Condemn this bill. Is that not a good advice?
Yeah, where you have spoken, and let me give you what I was trying to say.
No, answer. Is that a good advice or a bad advice?
It's a good advice.
Put 40 aside and condemn this bill. So when were you attacking my?
Now, you are the one that is not being diplomatic now. You are not the one. You are the one that is not being diplomatic now.
Do I deserve an apology?
I'm gone. You said something. I want to tell you that for me, I believe equality under the law must take its place, and these people are politicians, and that is why the politics must go into it. You and I have the same idea. We are different in the way we put in things. I am very smart enough to understand, and anytime I speak here, I speak on the rights out of the citizen and what the Constitution says. If these people are being given 20%, can a dope person go and take 20% in Kaduna? So that is the inequality under the law.
And if we must speak, and politics must always come there, because these are the same politicians who are deliberating our lives. So politics must play. That is what I'm saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. NWATCH, may God bless all of us.
It's okay now. Please leave this issue.
We have many people here, the good comrade.
I know.
If you people keep talking like this, we all will start to talk. We all here will start to talk.
Let's forget that for now, please. Thank you. Let's move on. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time. Mr. Mori, you'll be raising up your hand. Please quickly respond to that. You already talked.
Yeah, just 1 second. 1 second. I know. Somebody made a reference to what I said concerning their numbers. We should all be aware that these people are public figures. They are our servants. They are not our leaders. They are our servants. They are public servants. So their numbers, their contact should be in public domain. If you go to their campaign headquarters, their numbers are supposed to be displayed there. If you have any issue, you're supposed to walk to them as it is done in Sena society and complain to them. So having their number is not in any way disrespectful to them. It's for them to know how people react to this unpopular bill.
Yes, can I come in, sir?
To them.
Gentlemen, can I come in?
Okay,
That's true.
Thank you, Mr.
That is just my point.
No, hold on, Alex. Hold on, Alex.
Having their number is our right.
All right, Mr. Mori, thank you. That's it.
I've been to their website now. I have their contact.
No. Please, hold on. Brother Nines, you don't talk already, please. If we have people. All right, let's move on. Prince Collins, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you, everybody. God bless you for your time, your energy, and all. First, before I say some few words, I want to quickly throw in this comment. You know, noise.
Yes, lots.
Can you hear me clearly now?
I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can I keep speaking? Can I go on speaking now?
Go ahead.
Okay. What I want to say in the first place is that when what is going on right now, the moderator is doing a lot of job. I want to talk to our panelists first of all. It's very important because every single thing we are doing here is very important. So we must put decency, decorum, and behavior, you know, as a priority. You know, when the moderator started, I remember he said before he would go in details, he would want each and every one of us to comment, and he started with lefties, you know, like that. And we should always respect the order that he gives, because that is an instruction that we must follow. So that is the only way we can, you know, be online doing whatever we are doing. Not that when you finish speaking, then when somebody is talking, you say you want to throw in something, you want to do this, you want to do that, begin to say comment, and before you know, everywhere is become rowdy again. That is not a decent thing. Before you know, we'll be spending 3-4 hours discussing the same issue that would have taken 30-40 minutes. We are mature enough, please. I respect you all. After having said that, anyway, the issue here is that we don't actually, for me, this is my take, we don't actually know what is going on. We are just looking at it as Obaseki giving portion of land to whether it's going to, I think from the House of Assembly, it's like, from what I was hearing, the discussion in the House of Assembly today, when they were deliberating, it's 20% of a particular local government. We don't know where they are going to take it from. And somebody, one of the members of the House was saying that they should give 20% of a community instead of a local government council. I think they are giving the local government area 20%. So that is a large sum of land, if that is the case actually. But what we don't know is that there is an ongoing information, rumors in all this time, whether it is true or not, that there is a kind of Islamization, some call it Fulaminization. Obasanjo himself, past president, came out and he said things about these things. So many distinguished, you know, men of Nigeria, even those that are in politics, those that have held important positions, that have come out, have watched it live, for discussing this issue with correspondents in channels, TVC and other relevant TV stations. And these people have
categorically mentioned that it is a process of Islamization. And this is a manifestation of what they've said. So if me, I'm reasoning it far beyond what we are thinking that they are going to do, cow, whatever. It's just, those one is just a nuance for the president to bring out money, because initially I had $20 million. Some said $10 million. Then maybe that when you convert it to naira, you get what Mr. Comrie was talking about. Another, but I don't care about whatever they are doing. There is a systematic way to Islamize us, and with what they are doing, because the government is not fast enough, you see that the people have already started. There is nothing bad in investing if these people were not killing our people, they are not raping our women, they are not, taking their farmland, destroying their products. Even the poorest person in the land is suffering today because of these Fulani people that have come to take over the land by way of, terrorizing the people. They go on the highway, block the people, kidnap them for them to pay ransom. Those that don't have, that cannot pay, they kill them. They've even initiated a few of our people into this kidnapping. They've used our security network as their gadget and all that. Their intention is not clear. So that is why we must fight against these people for him not to let it work. Because what they are doing, the answer from what they are doing, I think they've already decided that they want to pass the bill. They are just deliberating on it to see if it's going to how it's going to work for them. To the benefit of the people, to their own benefit. So what we need to do is to make sure, just as Mr. Mori said, that we should try our possible best to get their informations. I can even I will start to make calls today and see if I can get some of them. If Mr. Digi has already told us that he has access to the speaker, if he can speak to him in whichever way, you have to tell him that we need to speak with him. We will speak. We need to call them. We need to let them know that we are interested in what they're going to do. We don't want it because they need to consult the people before they take any decision. Democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But why is it that they are doing it two ways? They don't consult the people. Even the members of House of Assembly that are supposed to represent us in the legislative arms of government, they don't even go to the people. They don't go to their constituencies to report to the people and inquire from them. They just go there, sit down, do whatever they want to do, and decide for us. It's not done. Even at the legislative arm of government, at the local government council, there's a legislative arm of government which is very, very important. Even if it is low, the councillors, they are there to represent the councils. And have they consulted the local government councillors and asked them the opinion of the people? Because those are the people that are closer to the grassroots people when it comes to democracy. They don't even consult these people. They don't even care. They cannot do this. So we need to fight tooth and nail to make sure that these people, it doesn't work. If it is by way of phone calls, I'm ready. In whichever way, I'm ready to call 10, 15 of them. I'm not surprised that what they're doing there is like a father and a wife issue, because the legislative arm of government is not even a complete house. Because they are just half of the legislation that we have that is legislating for us there. So many local government councils are not being represented there. So many constituencies are not being represented. So why should it be like that? So it's not what we are expecting. We need to make sure, as Mr. Mori and other members of this platform have said, let us get their numbers. We need to speak with them. We want to call them. We want to speak with them. If we can go deep down to talk to those that are into land grabbing, there is no big deal. These people are not even important than the poorest person in the state, because we elected them, but we elected them in. So we need to speak with them. We want to have their contact. God bless you. Let me let another person come in from here.
Thank you. All right, people, please hold on. We have someone on the phone. My brother, Diaspora Vibes, please talk to us. How are you doing? Good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Good evening, the panelists, the viewers, the commenters, everybody. I appreciate this, that we are putting our political differences aside to pursue this cause. Please let me quickly remind the last panelists. Do you know that we don't have councillors in Edo State for the past year and some months? We don't have local government chairmen. We don't even know what is even happening in Edo State. We don't have local government chairmen, no councillors. So let's just forget about that side for now until Obaseki is prepared to do the election. And I would like us to call the Speaker of the House. They are public servants. As I'm here now, if I want to talk to the governor of my local government, or the chairman of my local government, or anybody in government, this will be Poland like this, so not even my own country, I have access to them. I can walk straight to their office. I can call them anytime. So why can't we call the Speaker? I think this is not the time for us to be waiting. We have been deliberating on this issue for the past 2 days. I think it's high time we start putting some actions into it. Listen, and that will please put a call across to me. Your station is a media outlet. You are if Nigeria were really I hear Mr. Israel saying about our constitutional right. Our constitutional right is for us to have access to all our leaders at any fucking time. Sorry for that.
We don't use that here.
I would like for Nigerian Watch to put a call to the Speaker. Let's start engaging these people. Let them start feeling it that these people are not there. Because these people have to put them on that bill. They are only deliberating if to give them 10% or 20% of community or local government. The bill is, I think it has passed the first reading. This is the second reading. Most people don't really understand. These people are already, they are set. You understand? They are only deliberating to know if to give 10% or 20%. At the end of the day, something will be given. So let's start putting our words into action. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Before we move on, I would like, all right, let me move on to the next person. We've talked with, I think the next person that we need to talk to right now should be Alex. Alex, good evening to you. How are you doing,
Yes, I'm fine. I greet everybody. I thank you all for the struggle. Thank you, the boss of the platform, for giving us the opportunity, for creating this platform, for all you do. It's always for the voice of the voiceless, the defense of the defenseless. So right now, it is very obvious now, it's very clear to the blind that there is a secret business that our governor has done with those killer machines in Abuja. So we've mounted pressure for over 7 months now to 1 year for this guy. So we can see the reason why there have been nobody persecuted with the frequent kidnappings on our roads for the past almost 1 year and 9 months now. It's been going on. They were just testing the ground to see if the people will react. Because we didn't come out, there is no opposition force. During Oshomole time, although he was also corrupt, Danobi was very, very, strong. A strong voice from the other side of the divide. But now there is nobody. There's no party on ground to talk. Everybody is quiet. So it's a bit strange. The big people we have in Edo State, they are all just quiet. There are speculations that some of them are involved in this cow business, but we don't care right now. Like someone was saying, if Edo cannot have 20% land in Kanu or Sokoto or Zamfara or Gombe, we do not have to give land to some strangers in the name of ranching. So it's not done. The government is bent on destroying Edo State. He's angry over something. He's like a monster right now. It's like he was offended and he has refused to forgive. So, but we want to let him know this is not a military government. He is not important right now with the way things are going because he doesn't care about the people. We are almost 4.5 million people. You can't be taking us for a ride in security. So all these roads you are doing that don't even have that expose the gutters and they are below standard. I wouldn't even complain about that. That means these roads are just a caricature of the reality. The reality is gradually setting in. These guys are trying to debate this thing to the public, just to test public if we will come out to protest. You will see in a few days' time, they're going to pass it. They will tell you highs or nay. Highs have it. It's finished. Fulani now have 20% land in so and so place in Edo State, which is a slap on our kingdom. It's a slap on the citizenry. So, and what was the purpose of the town hall meeting? Why did it go to Abuja? I mean, it's not done. We are not the only state in the South. Is it done? Is it like this in Delta State? Is it like this in Bayelsa? Is it like this in Rivers? These are mega data zone. So if it is not like this, why must we be used as scapegoats? People have been suffering. People have been suffering. A lot of farmers have been driven away. Many villages have been taken over for over a year and 3-4 months now. People have, Benin is now crowded. You need to see people. They've all been chased away by strangers. It has never happened before. Because of 10 or 20 million dollars, you sell your own state? Who is Obaseki? Let's assume he's not a governor. He's just a main man. When they were campaigning, their numbers were in all the platforms. Why can't we display even the governor's number in all the social media platforms? For whoever cares about those states to start calling and mounting pressure on him. Why can't we do? Must we wait until Fulani start dragging our parents from house to house before we paste their phone numbers and start doing something about this nonsense? Bad enough, we don't know why it doesn't have local government. Bad enough, there are no councillors. Bad enough, 11 commissioners. Bad enough, you know, people are not represented in the State House of Assembly. So the next thing now, because he has seen that we are not talking, nothing is being done, although we are talking, he wants to do the other one. After this one, nobody knows he may say ring road. The next thing is going to do next. So the guy is just bent on destroying. It's just like watching a very bad movie that one guy is destroying everywhere, or one monster is destroying everywhere. This is a guy that I voted for. I liked him as a person. I didn't know he's a betrayer like a fellow governor called him. So it is clear to us now. It's very clear. We have to wake up and find a way to mount pressure on this guy. It's a disappointment. I feel embarrassed. I feel disgraced, like a governor of mine. We yield to powers that be when other governors are resisting and standing their ground and looking for other alternatives than city lands that belong to families, lands that belong to villages, lands that belong to ancestors. You are coming in the name of a temporary government, 4 to 8 years. You want to destroy people's inheritance, people's culture. Is this guy really a Benin man? When we ask questions, some crazy people, lunatics, they'll tell us, why are we asking such questions? If your child is behaving funny,
guide your words, please.
Okay, sorry, I'm an adult person. I'm angry. Sorry. If your child is behaving funny, you ask your wife, are you sure I'm the one that gave birth to this child? We all do that. I'm a father.
Better ways to address issues so that you.
But for me, Mr. Mori, you are no more a adult citizen than me. We are all citizens. Everybody cannot express themselves in the same way. We've been polite enough. What have we achieved? Look at politeness. Look at where we are. Guide your words. Very soon, Amori.
Fellow panelists, you can express your message without insulting other people.
I'm not insulting anybody. I respect my panelists. I'm not talking to them. I'm not. If you are not involved in killing people in the land grabbing, right now the way it is, our governor is the #1 land grabber. He's grabbing a land that don't belong to him. So my point is this: I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said, but I'm just hungry. I have nothing to lose, but I have a lot to lose because of the do people. It hasn't come to my side. I'm safe. I can decide to log out of this platform and be watching and not say a word. But I'm constrained by love and patriotism. Don't get me. No one is paying me for all this. No one is paying you guys too. We are all here for love. So if I say something, stop looking for my faults. Pick the good ones. Well, I'm human. I never told you I'm perfect. I'm not a professor.
Some mad people in our midst. That's what I mean.
Okay, it's our government not acting as a lunatic now. The way you want to destroy the right state.
All right.
So for me,
stop the interruption. Thank you. You have already corrected him. Let him finish, please. Thank you.
For me, I call on all adults in the whole world, wherever you are, please, whatever you can do in the media, whatever you can, even me, I will come out if they start to protest. There's no problem. I'm looking out for it. I'll get that guy's number too. I've been watching his money. We will try to find a way to mount pressure on this guy. We must mount pressure. We are born and raised in this land. We cannot let this land slide into the Fulani's hands. When the Fulani take over a territory, they will expand it. They will never leave. It will take the grace of God, maybe the might of America military force to chase them out. It will be very difficult. The Fulanis, I'm even hearing news that these things are being orchestrated from Abuja and from Yemen and outside Arab countries. We are in big trouble. Something is coming, like someone said. These are just preambles. Some of us, or some of you in diasporas, or some of us who are work to do in Nigeria, soon will start sending money home to start bailing our parents. And we don't pray it get to that first. Because these guys are mad people. These Fulanis, they are killers. They are vandals. I mean, their religion makes them believe the whole world belongs to them. Anything they see, they destroy. Are they not lunatics? So we will not allow lunatics to try to take over those states. It's very, very shameful. Everybody who brought this government right now should be ashamed, including me. I'm not saying the other party would have been better. They are all the same. All of them are the same. They are thieves. So in conclusion.
All right. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. That's it. Thank you so very much. We have a caller right here. Can you all hear me? Right. All right. We have a caller. Hello, Brother Chris. How are you doing? Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. My name is Chris, and I'm calling from Dublin. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I just want to thank you, NWATCH, as usual, for giving us the platform to air our view.
Thanks.
And I want to also sincerely thank everybody in the panel, and especially to Mr. Mori. I think today he just convinced me that it's not about Obaseki. Is about Edo State's welfare because of his stand on this cattle Fulani or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But the question I would like all of us to think about is that is there anywhere in the world where you have Fulani people and you have peace? Absolutely, there is nowhere in the world. Nowhere in the world where you have Fulani people and there is peace there. Now, talking about giving these people 20% of our land, let's get something clear. In just Plateau, they got less than 20% of the land in the 80s, and today they have not let them have peace in Jos. In Kwara State, they were invited just into one street by the so-called Yoruba betrayer, Afonja, and the Fulani came, they killed Afonja, they killed the king of Kwara, and today we know Kwara State is no longer a Yoruba state, it's now a completely Fulani state. In Benue State, in the 70s, they got less than 5% of the land, and today we know what they have done. So this idea of trying to say Fulanis, we should accommodate them, they are our brothers, no, nobody is fighting any person. That's why you have people in the streets doing their business. We have other people from the north that have been doing their business in the state without this unnecessary uproar. The Fulanis, they are a special set of people. We have been crying. This thing has to stop. It is not about business. It is not about Benin chiefs or whoever they are involved. It's not about big people in Benin are involved. This thing is not about cattle business. It is about land grabbing. Just like somebody has said, with this singular move, Obaseki has become the biggest land grabber in Edo State. You cannot sit 20% of your land to Fulanis. These people that reproduce like rats, and to worsen everything, the Fulani man does not see any other Fulani man as an outsider. Wherever any Fulani man is, even the one in Mali, in Senegal, in Niger, everywhere, value them more than we Nigerians here. You people who heard Buhari himself, the president said he had brothers and sisters in Niger. That was why he was interested in constructing a railway line all the way from Kano to Niger. Whereas they who have railway lines are going through all Nigeria. The point I'm making is that if you give them 20% of the land, they are going to come from all over Africa and come and dominate us. Like the good comrade just said, now every other state in the south has stopped these people. The only state accepting them now is Edo State. It's going to be a ripple effect. All of them are going to come from all over the place and come to Edo State. And to worsen everything, and those things, there are a special set of people in the sense that the vast majority of our youths are always traveling out of the country. So we will understand what this is going to mean. If it took them like 20, 25 years to conquer other states, it's going to take only 5 years to conquer those states. I listened to you, NWATCH, earlier today. You made that statement also, that in 5 years' time, we are going to be surprised, and I support you completely. So this is not about cattle business or whatever. It's about land grabbing. So we have to stand up and resist this move by overtaking. Any person at all, in my view, that still finds a way to support or give credence to this thing that Obaseki is about to implement is the enemy of the people, no matter how we look at it. I'll give you guys one simple example. In the north, you are not allowed to sell alcohol. I worked in the north, I worked in Niger State for over 10 years. I know the mindset of these people. You cannot sell alcohol. And nobody has gone to court. Nothing has happened. Just like somebody else was saying, why is it that these people, they are always being given priority? In the country that is supposed to belong to all of us, this is the time we have to speak and resist it. And I'm very much in support of those people that are clamoring for anything we can do. If it means raising militia to stop this, the earlier we do it, the better, because it's going to be a war situation, either we like it or not. They are going to come, they are going to kill, they are going to rape, they are going to do every sort of atrocities in the land. So the earlier we stop them, the better. You know about cow business, we are not allowed to sell alcohol or any other thing in the north. So why should we not also protect our own land, considering in fact the strategic location of those things? And those things like the gateway between the north and the southwest. So if they come to those things, they are going to bring people all the way from Lokota and up, and they will bring people, the ones that were rejected in the southwest. Also from the east, they will all now gather in those states.
Thank you.
Those states will be a point of Fulani people.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's think about those that will be coming from the side of Africa. Please, let's do everything to stop these people. It's not about one Nigeria. It is not about anything. It's not about any support or any business. It's about land grabbing. It's about providing land for Fulani people where they will inherit. That is just it. Thank you again, Nigeria.
Thank you, brother Chris. Thank you.
May God bless this caller. He just spoke my mind. May God bless him. May God bless
All right.
him.
Thank you. We have Peter Okundaye right here with us. Mr. Peter, please talk to us. What is the solution? What do we do to stop this?
Thank you, Mr. NWATCH. Thank you, all the panelists. That is what I supposed to be hearing since, and this is what I was expecting, because I was surprised that we are saying we are attacking each other. Sir, for me, what I want anybody to say that tomorrow we can call 50 people on protest. Next tomorrow we can call 30 people on protest. We doesn't have enough to do it. This is our account. We should start putting money. If Edo people can put money for Sowore to contest presidency, then why can't Edo people put money together to defend their land from Obas? Because on Monday, this is what I'm expecting. On Monday, House of Assembly is supposed to be blocked by protest before those people should think of entering into their office. Or whether they don't have House of Assembly, it is governor's office that they are operating it. Protest supposed to block it, so that they will be begging inside that protest to even enter their office. This is what that is what I'm expecting us to say. We have had 5 people who have agreed. We have wrote some banner. We just need 5,000. We don't need 50,000. We don't need 100,000. We don't need 300,000 to carry out this thing tomorrow. Because I'm expecting on Monday these people will not even have a road to their office. Protest will be waiting for them before they should come by 8 o'clock. So this is what I expect us to discuss on. What account can we put money? Whatever the person have to put on the account, please. Not we begin to debate it or put their number off, not put their number off. How many people do we have now that set and said we are ready? Then by bringing money, they cannot mobilize other people. because this thing is not only we the Edo speaking, both the Esan, both the Apema, both the everybody is what we want to defend now, because the whole the office is Edo there. So please, who has the account to bring out so that anything that we have should be put from today to tomorrow, next tomorrow, so that even if they could not make it on Monday, on Tuesday, the protests have blocked their office. This is what those who are in Nigeria, please, this is what I want you people to tell us, so that
Monday
we can call.
they are meeting again on Monday. The House of Assembly is sitting again on Monday to deliberate on the issue.
Mr. Peter, it's two places I want us to freeze two places in Edo State. Our House of Assembly and the government house, the governor house. That is the two places protests need to cover. And
no,
secondly,
it should be concentrated in one place for now. Since the seat of power, the House of Assembly, the place of deliberation.
House of Assembly and the governor house, the two need to be sealed up. Then after that, we need to set up a militias that go to that ones will be special.
Okay. Can I?
Let me finish.
If we talk about
militias, we need to set up a militias.
But right now, today's Friday, and on Monday is just 2 days from here, and we have weekend, 2 days as weekend in between. So I think the fastest thing we need to do now is to get the contact of these members of House of Assembly. We that are here in this platform, those of us in this platform, if we call them and give them pressure over the weekend, they'll have something to tell the House where they sit for Monday. Okay. So I actually believe that the fastest thing we need to do now, first of all, is to have their contact from the speaker to other members. If we can, if each and every one of us is dedicated to one person in the as a member of Edo State House of Assembly, and a call is reached to them, all put together, we must have called 10 or 12 people. But I think that would be enough pressure, and we should prepare what we are going to say and discuss with them before we make the call. So that's my submission for now. If there's any other question, thank you.
Okay, Collins, let me ask to what you just said.
Be brief. We have many people raising up their hands.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say, I agree with what he said. We will call them first. So if they don't listen to what we said, we are going to follow it up with action, protest. After protest, we are going to set up a militias that is a special for those Fulani Herdsmen to chase them out of Edo State. We are going to make Edo State unbearable for them. That's all.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Peter, please talk to us, sir.
Thank you. We are saying setting up militia. We all see what happened the other day in that Edo village. The soldier that went there and killed people, who today nobody come out for protest. We should understand that the president, the navy, the governor, the ace, whatever we might call the whole arms in Nigeria are Fulanis. So we are not talking about militia now. Let us hold our people accountable now. That when someone said they kidnap, they are be kidnapping us every day now. No, in my own village, people cannot go to farm anymore. My own village, Eho Road. So they are not run outside. Is not the one going to farm for them, for their own land. So they have conquered us, my brother. What we need to do now is to block this. If it is, sir, if you can reach Curtis Egosa Ugbo, for him to mobilize on Monday, these things action louder than voice. We are not saying call. We don't. If you have call, you can call them. Anyone you can call this night. Call tomorrow. Call that person. But when that person is coming to office on Monday, let him meet action. So, all right. If you can, that is what I'm saying.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mori. Please talk to us.
All right, sir. Thank you once again for the opportunity. Yeah, like Mr. Peter, you didn't give this. The essence of this call is our constitutional right to be on one-on-one discussion with our representative, which is the House of Assembly in this case. This is our right. So the number one protest power we have is the call. It's not just, the call is not going to be restricted to members of this panel. The call is going to be worldwide, so that members of their constituencies will start calling them. They will start calling them. That is how it works, even in the National Assembly. So that it is very obvious now. It is as clear as it's crystal clear to the blind, and it's audible to the deaf, that this bill is not popular. That is not people oriented. The cause should be the primary protest we have to make. I've started making calls yesterday, so that when these numbers are displayed, not just to the members of this province, not just to the moderator, CEO of NWATCH. What I mean is, publicity, I mean publication of their numbers, so that everybody can reach them all over the world, to let them know that this bill is unpopular, is anti-people, is suicidal, and it is dead on arrival. Thank you very much, sir. Why the greater protest is scheduled for Monday morning, but between now and Monday morning, the primary and the immediate protest should start right now. I started my protest yesterday. I've called about 3 of them already. Thank you, sir.
And yes, thank you. I support you on that, sir.
Yeah.
Please, hold on, no interruption, please. Thank you. Mute yourself. Thank you. Hello, good evening to you. Talk to us. Where are you calling us from? What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Tony. I'm calling from the UK.
Mr. Tony, sir, talk to us.
Yes, NWATCH. I've been listening to your program and salute you and the members of the panel. You guys are doing a great job. Now, Mr. NWATCH, we are facing a very critical situation right now in our home state.
Yeah.
Now, every one of us, we are facing extinction for now. Now, these guys that are responsible for this bill, the so-called House of Assembly members, those guys that are there, like where I live here in the UK, in my constituency here, I have the direct number to whoever is in the council there. There was a time when I was in Europe, I was having an issue. I'm an immigrant. I was having an issue when I traveled to Europe. I called my representative here, and immediately he swung into action. It only took me 2 weeks before everything was regularized.
Yeah.
Me as an immigrant living here in the UK. Now, what's so special about these guys in the State House of Assembly, this bunch of boys that are there, what is so special about their numbers that we are deliberating on? They are about to future in danger. We should display these numbers so that people putting pressure on these guys. They are enemy of the people. We should start treating them as such. There's nothing so special about their numbers. There's nothing so special about their number. If I happen to have their own representative number here, who are those guys that are there? Display their number, let them have this pressure, let them know that they are enemies. That people start pressurizing them to kill whatever this evil plan they are about to do to our people. That's my take on the NWATCH. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right. I support the caller because these people, a lot of people don't know what this is going to cost to us if it happens.
NWATCH, sorry.
Yes.
That guy that just spoke just now, was it not something I said before? You see, it is high time we Nigerians know that it is our right. These people came there to work for us. You understand? That is why I asked the question just now. In any of you that lives abroad, you have right to your commune. You have right to your local council. You have right to your local MPs. That is their right to tell you what is happening in their spheres of governance. Because you hear when this guy spoke just now, I said, as an immigrant, this is why I continue to say, why are you guys selling our right? And when you put the constitution there and said we should read it, and this is what guides you, that puts you there. And when it comes to things that would be a dividend for the people, you want to sacrifice 20%. And whereby these people who you are giving priority now, they are also classed as citizens just like us. So where is our own now? Who is talking for us? This is the thing. And when you begin to tell, they say, don't put this, don't put this. Why are we not going to? Are there not people that elected them there? Are they not seeing the constitution? Or did we just put the constitution there? Why are these people superior to us all the time? When we want to vote, they'll tell us if these people don't vote, if these people don't say yes, nobody's going to talk. And yet we call ourselves Nigerians. And yet you say we should call ourselves as brothers. We are not dividing, but they should give us our rights as well. And some of us who live in Europe who are still saying that this is how we have to do it. No, it is not. Nigerians must wake up. You must give us our rights. We are citizens. We are not slaves.
Sorry, can I say something?
Yes, if I must, let me at least talk again.
Can I say something, please?
Everybody hold on, please. Everybody hold on. The next person that will contribute is going to be Lefty. But please hold on. I have someone on the phone. Good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hello, good evening. My name is Dr. Osarime from the Republic.
Oh, thank you very much, Dr. Sarime. Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, please, my brother, Mr. Najawas, God bless you. God bless all the audience present today. You see, I'll be following you from the day one of today. Normally, I don't normally be home. I don't normally home on Friday when this thing takes place, but I normally check in when I'm back. Please, the good what you are doing is only our ancestor. It's going to protect you all your days of your life.
Amen.
Because you are done by a Messiah for our time. Please, my people audience there, please. Let me just take in here. Don't wear Ikoko Abunkwerigai Aruao or Iberei. Please, no more wasting time. From Monday, let all the Edos mobilize protest every day. Not only we don't want this land grabbing or this like going to give to Fulani, which is forbidden. All Basaki must go. We don't need that Basaki in the government again. We are tired. One, that protest is we don't have land for Fulani. What is going to happen in future? Those states cannot face it. We have to give them land now. They are killing our mother, our sister, raping our people. Obviously, cannot talk anything. And eventually, he gives the land. What are you expecting? If you give Fulani 1% land, they will get 20%. If you give them 20% land, they are going to get 80%. Please, Obaseki, I think God break you. Where the adults all over the world put you there. We don't want you again as a governor. We are tired. Obaseki must go. We don't want it again. That land was not given. Please, if it is money, let everybody go and try to do our best. Please. Like that was, please.
Thank you, sir.
I'm very, very annoyed. I don't know what to do. If I can even fly home, I don't even know. I'm tired of Obaseki. Obaseki is becoming something else in the state. No, it's unbearable. We don't want it again. Obaseki must go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, Lefties, please talk to us, sir.
When the last caller just amused me, he's not even talking about how we're going to stop the bill. Now he's saying Obaseki himself should go. My equal Obaseki is unfortunate.
Oh, that one funny.
Yes, now how you take pain now. How you take pain now. You see, that's why.
No, it's true. It's true. It's how you feel. It's how you feel.
Yes, we must be careful. Like Machiavelli just said that they must give us our right. That's why I said I need to talk. Machiavelli, nobody gives you your right. Nobody. You fight for your right. You take your right. It's your right. Nobody fight for your right.
And that is why we are fighting them.
Yes. So that's why I just said, I don't respond if you don't call on me. But that word, they must give us our right. Nobody gives you your right. And those people need to wake up now. Now it's becoming clearer, very clear to many that man they see as their president, their governor, is a stooge. He's a northern stooge. He's a betrayer. He does not have the interest of Edo people at heart. Few weeks ago, or just less than a month ago, a lot of killings have been going on in Edo State. What brought about this insecurity? It's all about land grabbing. Some Fulani Herdsmen. Okay, the area where leftists went to do investigation, that he couldn't access our own town in our state. Somebody cannot access certain area because the Fulanis are already there. They've taken over the bush and taken over the village. Will Obaseki say he's not aware of that? He kept quiet. He knows what he's doing. From the antecedent, he is the #1 man of Edo State. That means he has informations. Information comes to his table. We cannot say he's not aware of everything happening. That's where we say courtesan comes in. I think Obaseki is #1 courtist. This is a courtist arrangement. They don't care about you. It is about them. It's just about them. If you watch the House of Assembly too, they are not detached from the government, from Obaseki. They are bootlickers. They don't even have their own rights. All because of greed. That's where we are today. The House of Assembly don't longer used to be the way it used to be. Where you fight against and say, no, this is not what my people want. They are now in one stereotype, one way. Because of money, greed. You see, these people don't have interest of us in their hearts. How can a governor of a state ever thought of ceding 20% of the state land to somebody or some group of people for one kind of business? Or just think of it. A governor that says he's a governor, a technocrat, a well-read, educated human being.
No, 20% of one local government. That's what he said.
Okay, even if it is just one local government, 20%, that's where it grows. Now, if you plant yam, you not go produce. You plant plantain, you put one sucker for ground, how they be, leave her for 10 years. That the whole bush go turn plantain because each time the suckers they germinate, they go. He thinks he's wise, but I don't will beat him to it. I tell you, I know my people. Sometimes we might be quarreling here, fighting. For those that don't understand why some of us talk, now they will see that we are not against anything. All we want is progress. The best for you and me. We don't collect no money from them. They are not giving us money. We here don't collect money. But we are here talking. But we should talk as one. We should come together as one. We should always think when somebody is talking, think of tomorrow. It has come. The time we were talking before about this, where are the people now saying, no, it has happened now. I always use one word, no rain. If rain fall, no, they fall for one person's zinc. Even you will be supporter before that the rain will fall for your zinc. As it affects me, it will affect you. So why then we will support evil? Edo people should wake up. This is not a matter of we must first of all send money to somebody. We don't need to send money to you because the pains now you go suffer and pass. You don't need us to send you money first before you come out. All the protests I've attended, nobody gives me money. Nobody don't collect money from nobody. You have to fight and take what belongs to you. Freedom does not come peacefully. It comes by struggle. So if I don't like, for those watching us, if they actually know what is going to befall them and us, at least they should all hit the street. They should forget, lock up your business, hit the streets. You want to invite Fulani Herdsmen, particular group of people. You want to give them 20% of our land. We will have graduates. We are not thinking of giving them 20% of our land. Invest in our graduate and say, we want to do this business. You want to invest in cow. Cow. Upon all the what cow has killed in Edo State and in full Nigeria. You are still having the heart to say you want to invest in cow, give one local government 20%. It not go work. I know this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No go work. Lefties, this one ain't no go work. Like.
Can I say something, please?
Who is that, please? Who's talking?
Destiny.
Sorry. Okay, Mr. Destiny, please talk to us. 1 minute. We are rounding up in 20 minutes.
All right. On my own issue now is that I don't even know why we are hiding the phone number of the House of Assembly. Because before the Monday, even the biggest protest for me is for everybody to be calling them. Because when they feed those calls from different angles, it will even be better than the protest. Because when, like, in a twinkle of maybe 1 hour, about 20 people have called you because of one issue, it will be better than even people coming out on the street, you seeing them. Because only that call alone will prove to you. This Fulani that we are even saying, I don't even know why we have problem Fulani in Nigeria. In Ghana, they are bringing problem back then. Ghana has to chase them away. But I don't know why Nigeria own is different. Let's
right.
bring out this number. We start calling them.
We have a caller. Good evening to every one of you. Hello, caller. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. Where are you calling us from?
This is Osayi. I'm calling from Liverpool.
Sorry, we cannot hear you. Madam Osayi calling from where? Please, Liverpool, please turn down the device you are watching me from. Turn down one down completely.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, madam. Go ahead.
Firstly, good evening to the house.
Thank you,
Just want
madam.
to greet everybody. Thank you guys so much. I've been trying to catch up all day with that, but I was not able to, do so. Yeah, about what is going on. So 20% of our land is going to go to who? Fulani Herdsmen. Not on this planet. It's not going to happen. No. We we said no. Ah, it can matter that. Everyone, legit. Not really money. Here the whole guy, what happened to the way? How much can we now? Everybody in the house, I hope you all can hear me clearly.
Yes.
Between Otama, that's the money now and now. Yeah, we're calling because we need no repo, no retro, the governor house, the money, 30 money. Otama, yeah, hey, no, if I actually knew not in my time. We're gonna fight. We're gonna put up a fight. I can't work with that. If we are gonna die, we're gonna die. I don't know, 20% of our land, I am gonna do that. Now, what you consider of now? And look how happened. It's a very business. So how much you do with me or Bataki or anyone? You can't be don't want to sell your land. That's enough. So, 20% of our land. Mama, I say, I don't stand landlord. We need that of belief lost. We can't get that of belief back. I don't say it's not landlord. So inside that landlord, I have to be 20% how you are the Fulani. I don't
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We have
Mr.
another
NWATCH.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. I'll come back
Okay.
to you, please. Mr. Elmo, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for all you are doing. Yeah, for all your efforts. And let me say a big good evening to everyone in the house. I'm sorry I couldn't join you today. Let me just give my 2 cent advice on this issue. One, I believe that the governor is trying to, I think he's trying to make his way back to APC, so he's trying to pacify some of the people there. But he can't pacify the leaders of APC to the detriment of we the Benin. You see, it is time to take action. Like I've always said, talks without action is equals to zero. I will say 2 things what we can do. I think our brother Letizitoya is very, very important here. He's an activist. We need to motivate. We have the money. We don't have the bullets or whatever, but we have the money, we have the cash. We just have to set up an account, make donations, motivate all the activists back home, and let the protest start immediately. That is one. If we really want to take action, something needs to be done. We set up an account where we started from this very platform. If we are about 10 here, we donate 50 or 100, we already have 1 million, and that's it. And we start mobilizing immediately. Because once they pass that law, it's over. It's over. So if we don't want that one to happen, we start this night. We don't need to wait till tomorrow morning. It's a question of just pressing your online banking, and that's it. You know. So my brother Ejaya was very active on this because he is one of the activists we have on this platform. He knows most of the guys that we also know. So let us call the ones we know, make donations, and let the protest start tomorrow. Thank you. That's just my advice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. My people, I will like the good comrade. Please talk to us. The good comrade, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, please go on. I wanted to say something.
Yeah, I want to make another passionate appeal and draw our attention to one very important issue. In this same platform, this our Friday debates, there was a day the program was all about the sawmill operators, sawmill owners. When Obaseki closed bush, when they did the protest in Edo, and for the past 9 months, as at that time of the protest, which is about almost 10, 11 months, going to 1 year now, and the governor have told them not to go to the bush to access wood. Now these are those citizens. Let me break it down again so people understand the pain in their hearts. Apart from sawmill owners, we have sawmill operators, we have sawmill workers, we have those drivers that drive those trucks, and we have the motor boys that go with them to the bush to cut this wood. For the past 10 months, now going to a year now, Obaseki have rendered them useless. What programs Obaseki, what alternative have they put in place to say, okay, let me absorb these people? These are some of the things, some of the policies of government that increases crime and criminality. People who are genuinely struggling, striving hard to fend for their to put food down for their families, just shut down their business. Now that has also affected the cost of wood across all the sawmills where they sell wood, because the few wood we get now comes from neighboring states like Ondo and the rest. These are those citizens who were directly affected. The man has not come up with a program or policy to absorb this. Now, this same governor, over 7 markets has gone down. People's capital, those who took money from Lapo, our mothers, he has not given them grants. But he wants to give 20% of our land to foreigners, Fulanis. If he must do that, he should first of all call for a meeting and say anybody that operates farm in Edo State, come to government house. If you have a poultry,
pig farm, goat farm, he must also absorb those people and give them grants. Not Fulani people. I keep telling people that this man does not have the interest of Benin at heart. It's after the day they did a town hall meeting. As soon as that town hall meeting ended, he took a private jet to Abuja instantly to go and meet the president. What they discussed, we don't know. There is something that has been promised to him that he's chasing after. The life of the people does not matter to him. We have our own SARS in the area who change dollar. Are we asking them to leave Benin? Because they don't kill people. They are doing their genuine, legitimate business. The arubasa, the tomatoes, and go to Lagos Street, you see them. Go to Upper Forest, you see outside. There's some. Go to Aduawa. There are some communities where outside dominates. They've been with us for years. Nobody is asking them to leave. I'm seeing on comment section, so people are saying that they are Nigerians. We don't have right to kick them out. No, we don't have any right to kick them out, but we have right to kick the violent ones. Those who kill our fathers and our mothers, rape our mothers and our sisters. Those are the ones we are fighting against. So nobody is preaching hate here. We don't hate anybody. If they are genuinely doing business, we don't have a problem with them. But those who wants to come and take our land and start killing our people, because they have one policy: settle, conquer the people. That is Usman Dafodio for you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
we must not give 1% of land is not available for them.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Israel, please talk to us. Then we'll go to Mr. Alex. Okay, and then we are rounding up soon. I just want everybody to contribute now in 1 minute, please. Like I said before, we're not going to be here for long today. All right, 2 hours is not too bad for us. Mr. Israel, please tell us, what do you think can be the solution?
I think you skip me, Mr. Moderator.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to have it first?
Yes. Mr.
No,
Israel,
you go first. Go first. Since he has called you already. But you skip me.
Thank you much, Edo people. Much has been said. But I want to quickly say, now that we are trying to take back our right from these people who has never really valued us, they've never put us at heart right from day one. This has been on their own and never for you. And the only solution now is the people to, sit in the arms, the affairs of government, the office of government. That is how it works. Because if you go to other places where you live, I don't understand where a country who operates a democratic system, it looks as if the whole federation is operating on autocracy, whereby they just put certain people in there and leave the other people to waste their time. So it is now we must take back the power, and the power belongs to us, and that is what democracy implies. These people have used us enough. You cannot take 20% of me and give it to someone who lives far, and you cannot have access to the same 20% in their homeland. That is inequality, and that is what I've always fought for. These people have used us a lot. They have not actually give us what dividend of democracy is, other than they take it from us, and they still want us to govern for them. Now, they still want us to, loot the crowd for them. It's not going to work. My people, don't be fooled again by these whole people. Step up your effort. They must work for you, and it is their duty, and that is why you elect them there. When you go there, march to them and tell them, they should know that you know your right now, because they've taken your right for granted. They should open your eyes and know that this is not fair. If they give 20% to A, they must give you 20%, and they should give it to you that day. Because if they must sign that bill, and they must still sign that when you are going to their own, you must still have 20%. Everybody must be equal. Because you cannot tell me that you want to take my own and give it to someone else and tell me to just keep quiet. Now, since all these things, how many of these Northerners and these Fulani Herdsmen have you seen gone to jail? Zero.
No.
Zero.
No.
Zero. And this is why all of them, they must tell you why they were elected there. All of us are scattered around everywhere in the world, and they don't want us to talk. And they don't want us to say, this thing must be given to us. Hey, for crying out loud. You are a citizen. It is not a death warrant. And this is why you must rise up unto them. And when they come again and start to tell you, vote for us, this is what you must tell them. Did we vote you there
to sell our right. We voted you there to protect our right. Where are those people that are heading all the constituencies? Where are they? You don't see them anymore because they want to use it for their own selfish interest. They don't like you. And that is why you must stand up and tell them, never again. And I'll keep on saying that because your right belongs to you, not for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Mr. Mori, please talk to us. 2 minutes, please.
All right. In summary, I want to say thank you to everybody for your immense contribution today. I think today has been one of the best celebrations, probably because of the sensitive nature of the topic. Having said that, I also know that we have a people of culture and tradition and religion. And these factors have taken so much away from our voices. Sometimes we know what to do, but because our culture, religion, or something does not allow it, we try to be, behave like a conquered people. And the voice of the people, like I always say, the power of the people is always greater than the people in power. If there is anything, our rulers, I don't want to call them leaders, fear is the unity of the people. The unity of the people is mightier than the bullets. Each time they see us coming together, they want to come and divide us, either on that religion, either on that tradition, or politics, IPC or PDP. I think it's high time we grow above these sentiments and come together and speak with one voice. In the course of our discussion, somebody suggested Curtis Ugbo. We are not hiring such contractors. It's unfortunate that most activists we have today, they are become political contractors. In our time, when going for protests like this, we go with our toothpaste and our brush in our pocket because certainly we know we're not coming back on that day. There was even a case. The present chairman of APC was in the military then. He came to bail me. I refused to go because others were not released because they are not permitted to come and bail them. I remained in the detention. I've gone to detention for my people. If I speak here by not insulting the governor, does not make me a puppet or subservient to the governor. I'm trying to be objective and constructive in my criticism. So we have spoken today in unison. We shall continue in unison, and this bill cannot fly. We have spoken. If no matter the beauty, no matter the amount attached to this bill, if it's all about the people are saying we don't want it. But Basaki and House of Assembly members have no right. Again, while we are making effort, making contribution towards that rally of a Monday morning, I want to say the power of the call, the technology we have today, the power of the call you make, whether they answer you or not, bombard them like 50 to 100 times. Even when they are sleeping, when they wake up, they'll see 200-300 missed calls in their phone. They know it's no longer business as usual. They know something is fishy. They know the house is on fire and they cannot go to sleep. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's move to Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, what do you think that is the solution to stop this from happening?
There is no other solution than what I've just been said by everybody. I really agree. It's a shame.
Okay.
It's a shame. The bones of Anthony Enaro will be turning in his grave right now. The bones of Momi Ramsokuti will be turning in a grave. Sonny Okosu, Ojuku, Ganifa Wemi, Sarawiwa. These are freedom fighters that love their people, that respect ethnicity. They tolerate themselves. But when you are trying to oppress people, these are people that spoke up. So I think it's time for us to speak up. Our grandmothers, some of them are still alive. Our grandfathers are still alive. They are looking up to us. So whatever we can do, let us do. I will do my own little one, what I can do. Please, I still don't know why their numbers are not still on the screen. I'm sure other sister medias, they look up to this platform as a role model. NWATCH, if you don't know, I'm telling you today, you have set a pace. You will not know. Nigerians are not valued when they are alive. You've set a pace. Don't look back. People are proud of you. They may not show it deep down in their heart. People are proud of you. People love you. People want to support you. People will come around you when you need people. So we need their numbers on the line with their position, with their names, if possible, their qualification. Let people call them from Japan, from Australia, from Canada, from Benin, from everywhere. Let them know that Benin's are Benin's. We love ourselves. When the British tried it, it took them almost 8 months to conquer Benin Kingdom. It was the last to be conquered. At first, they were defeated. They came back with a combination of European forces, Spaniard, French, Portuguese, before they could conquer. And it took time. It took them 3 good months of bombardments, exchange. We had great warriors. So we still have that fighter spirit in us. We are not violent, but it's time for us to stand for our land. History will not forgive us if we do not do anything about this. Obaseki, for me, is an imported expatriate, and he has to be exported back. He has to be returned. We did it. Babangida must go. We can't do about this government must go right now. His government must go. We can start it. We can start it right now because it's time. There's no other way we can go. We've talked politely. We've been coordinated. We've been respectful. We are educated. We are learned. But still, these guys just keep coming up with one bad thing every day, trying our options. So I stand with you guys. Let us try and do something. Thank you.
Wow.
Moderator, can I just quickly chip in something? Just a second. A second, sir.
Say it then. Just say second, please.
Yeah, please. While we are making the call, let us be matured. Let us avoid insult. Let us hit the nail on the head. Let us put the message across to them. We know what we are. We know what we stand for.
We don't need Fulani. We don't need Fulani. Yes.
Yeah. When we are talking, we talk the House of Assembly members. No insult.
Yeah,
so that our message can resonate with them.
All right.
That's just my submission.
Please, I call on everybody. Italy, Spain, Holland, Germany, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, everywhere, Singapore, Arab countries.
Constantly.
All network. Call them with all sorts of numbers from Libya, from Tunisia, Egypt. Call them.
They wake up and see 1,000 missed calls, 2,000 missed calls. This is what we want. They know that.
Call them morning, afternoon, evening. Morning, afternoon, evening. We don't want Fulani. Send them messages on their WhatsApp line. We don't want Fulani in our land. No to Fulani.
Yes, but they should not insult when talking to them. It's very important.
People,
no insult.
Thank you very much, everyone, for your time with us. I really do appreciate every one of you, both those of you that have called in, my wonderful panelists, my wonderful NWATCH family on the comment section, and those of you that is watching us that have not commented as well. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Listen, guys, whatever we are saying here right now, we doesn't have anything personal against Governor Obaseki. If you check it, for example, someone like Alex was a consecrated supporter of Governor Obaseki. All right. Myself, I used my platform to make sure Governor Obaseki go through the suffocation that he was receiving from ex-Governor Oshomole. All right. And I believe many Edo people stood by him to make sure that godfatherism is totally eradicated in Edo State. Okay, now, I've said it before, you cannot expect us to be quiet, especially for those of us that know what laws means. Statistically, all Nigerians, 75% of Nigerians doesn't know anything about law. Do you know what they normally say? Police just slapped me yesterday, and not do anything, and they walk home and take the pains and sleep like that. For example, someone like leftist now, Etoya, a police officer cannot just slap him. They will just walk home and sleep like that. Someone like me that is speaking right now, nobody in the whole Nigeria that can slap me, except they did it in a closed door and my faces were barricaded. As long as I see you, I will take it far. And many people that is watching us right now. Okay, what I'm trying to say, because many of us, especially most of us that lives abroad, because we don't know what laws means, this is why you see most of them attack us when we are constitutionally criticizing, opposing the government.
God bless you.
Okay, now you can see that because of the suffering in Nigeria, then statistically, like I said before, the same 70% or 80%, if I'm not mistaken, of Nigerians in abroad traveled without no education at all. Many of them were taken from their villages. Many of them were taken to abroad at the age of even 12, 13, 14, 15 to 19. Right? So now, these people, many of them have been in abroad now for like a decade or two or three. The only thing they now know is my governor, my president, my this and all that. Their opinions, even though we all know that everyone are entitled to their opinions. But some opinions are disgusting. Some opinions are distracting. Some opinions shouldn't be allowed in some kind of platform. It will kill your spirit, it will kill your enthusiasm, and it will break down your self-esteem in totality. But do you know why we receive this all the time? Because these categories that I've demonstrated, many of them don't have educational background at all. So they don't know what is law. So you criticizing the government, you are disrespecting the government in their own view. That's what it means. That's what they know. He was just shouting, mentioning Obaseki. Obaseki, now your mate. That is the best response you can receive from people like that. Whereas people that are educated, they will see your shouting first as the pains that you cannot resist anymore. Right? One thing that you almost know, all of you watching me now, and those of you that will play back later, if you noticed, I have never criticized Governor Obaseki, either by emotions, directly or indirectly, and insult him. I will never do it because I know what I am doing. Forget about is our governor. I see him as my elder brother. Whether you like it or not, he's older than me. So I was brought up never to insult anybody that is older than me or disrespect. But that is not enough for me to be hindered from my constitutional rights. Like my brother Israel always say, it is right. You cannot hinder me away from that or any of my panelists. Now, before I move on to the next person, let me round up here by telling you people that still have a different orientations compared to what we all have here. If you failed to stop the government now from giving 20% to the Fulani Herdsmen, you will suffer. Your generation will suffer. Your generation to generation will suffer. I, that I'm speaking right now, will suffer. Every Edolite all over the world, it doesn't matter where you live, you will suffer. You might not suffer now if you live abroad. You will suffer whenever you decide to visit your homeland. Please, I'm begging now. Let's understand that this is very, very serious matter. Governor Obaseki have signed one or two documents with these people up there. I'm very serious. I'm very, very sure of what I'm saying. Even though I don't have the evidence, but I'm too realistic optimistic on this. I'm too optimistic about this. That is how, one, he got into power. They guaranteed him, if you can do this for us, the power is yours. That is how it works in Nigeria. So now, exchanging the peace, the safety of your people for your selfish interest is what we are fighting against right now. If that bill is passed, my people, many of you now we don't complain to us for this same platform, say abroad don't tire you, you want to move back home. Now that abroad you just stay forever till eternity. Fulani Herdsmen will take over. In case you don't know their agendas, their objective is to take over, not just Edo State, to take over Nigeria. That have always been their objective.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So if they succeed in capturing our great state, Edo State, we all are finished. Today, you might insult me. They go. Now views they find. And I bet you, sometimes you push people to speak, right? I bet you 95% of those of you that is saying that I come on air because of views, I'm doing better than you. I didn't say I'm better than you. I'm doing well, better than you. If you know me, at my age, I've done so many things for myself. Sometimes I count my blessings and I look at my age and I look myself, say, wow, how? I'm so grateful. Mention one thing a human being supposed to have in life. If you say it, I will tell you I have it. If we shift the materialism, good health, I have it, and I'm grateful to God on that. Education, I have it. Children, I have it. In fact, I don't want to go personal or private.
Those are the important things, my brother. God bless you.
Yes. So one thing that you must know before you look it down on people, say this one come up because of views, you have to look at the content that these wonderful panelists, they take their time all the time to speak to you. Does that make any sense to you at all? Does that even ring bells to your brain to say, okay, despite that I am blindfolded by the sources of NWATCH, but what about what Mr. Moroji is saying? What about what Mr. Alex, Leftis, Prince Collis, the Good Comrade, Israel, Destiny, Peter, and many more are saying? Akin, Brother Nice, what about what they are saying? Are you learning from it? Let's assume you don't want to learn from what me I'm saying. What about them? Listen, guys, nobody is going to live forever. I kept saying it. Death is inevitable. When you sleep and you wake up, always be grateful to God. But now that you are breathing, you are living. What have you chosen? When you look at yourself in the mirror in your house, what kind of life have you chosen to live? I don't know about you. I'm not the best and I'm not the worst. But I stand for what is right all my life. Before social media came in, those that know me knows. In fact, I have few enemies then because of one thing. You know why? Because I'm too strict. I always stand for the truth. And remember, people don't like you because you always stand for the truth. They want to deviate themselves from you. They're always saying, oh, I beg, you don't want that guy around. You know, say, that's it. And you don't also want them. Anybody that cannot stand with you when you know you stand for what is right, you don't beg them to stay. When they indicate any interest of moving on, let them go. Please, my Edo people, I know go free beg Yoruba people now or Igbo people now. We all are idolites. Don't allow this to happen. If this happen, if you don't affect someone like me too much, because I not there, but it will still affect me. But what about those of you who have decided, say, now my idol land, I go your day. Fulani Herdsmen will come, they use and they push your head left and right. Use sword, they cut your head cut. How does that even sound? Even now that they have not been included into bill, they're already killing, raping, doing all sorts of things in those states. How many times have this same governor that you all are clamoring for, crying for, praising, how many times have you seen him come out to address these things? If you know you love Governor Obaseki so much and you are watching me right now, please mute yourself, please. Mute yourself. Mute yourself, whoever that is there. There's a music playing on your background. I've said it before, always mute yourself. I want to put a number on the screen before I say what I want to say now to round up here. That is NWATCH number. Do you know why I put it there? I'm not putting it there for anybody to call in. I put it there for some of the haters, enemies that we have who love Governor Obaseki so much. Please, if you have any video where Governor Obaseki have addressed all that have been killed for the past 7 days, send it to this number. Prove me wrong. Don't come on air and be saying, this man talk too much. Prove us wrong. Now, if you have any video where Governor Obaseki stood up to say only one Fulani Herdsmen must go to prison, send it to this number. If I did not come out to play it, then you can brand me as a biased fellow. You see, all of us, we dribble ourselves like this. We know what is right, but we always choose to follow what is wrong. What a shame. What a pity. How long are we going to continue like this? Now, let me talk to Brother Peter. Brother Peter, 1 minute, please. Talk to us.
Please, I just wanted to say something, sir, please. There's something I want to add to what you just said. Okay. Please. If people don't know the meaning of this Fulani coming into our land, at some point, if you are coming from abroad as a woman, you have to put something on your hair. If they dominate, and they'll start having mosques, like 10 mosques in every street. They may wipe out churches. They'll start contesting for election to be governors. Like in Kwara State. It's a very dangerous move. It will happen in less than 10 to 20 years. And our children will be sent to extinction because some kids may not be able to take it. They'll just move away to different parts of the world. So let us try and do something about it. They'll tell you if you're a woman, you must wrap your hair around. If you come from America, they don't care. So please, let's try and do something about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Mr. Peter, please, 1 minute. Just talk to us.
Thank you. Let me address my brother. I did not just say Curtis Ewosa alone. I'm just giving a example. So what I'm saying, what I expect now is, I just like the other of our brother that make that call also said, the account of the number that we will pay to, we will be putting donation to, let it be on the screen now, so that tomorrow, whatever I have, I can put in that account. Whatever another person have, I can put in that account. Because we need this thing. We must, the people that want to do, at least we still answers the other day, they were eating and drinking. It was people that were feeding them. So let me use Edo. Edo said, those who could not have the money to go, we now still have the strength of leg to go. So they need to drink water, they need food. So they need support. It is not just 1 day protest. This protest is going to keep on continuously. Just on the other hand, this Fulani, I have a friend here, Fulani in Italy. He's from Guinea. He said one of the northern leaders, governors, came to their places and said all of them should come to Nigeria, that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. Mali are there because it's different French country Fulani. And even now, they are killing people in the way they are killing in Nigeria. They are killing in Burkina Faso. Those ones are still crying. So we should all come out for the protest. As far as we are not in those states, all of us, please, I'm begging, whatever we have, Nigeria, the account display. That is what I'm after. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We have Engineer Ken that's just joining us right now. Fortunately, we are rounding up, but let's still give him 2 minutes to quickly talk to us. I don't want to be delayed here. To be honest, I've been on air all day. Engineer Ken, thank you very much for joining us, sir. How are you doing today? I hope your network is not going to drag us back today. Your network is not accepting you to talk. Prince Collins, please talk to us in 1 minute.
Okay. All right. As a matter of fact, I think we all have said what we need to say. What is important right now is for us to actually act concerning this bill. We need to act because at the end of the day, like what all of us have contributed, that is what is going to happen because it's a systematic way to Islamize the nation. And I think the agenda is jet towards West Africa because it is not happening. It's not happening only in this part of our world. So, as a matter of fact, if these people that are talking about these bills there now, I think when they started this kidnapping, the killings and all that, they didn't expect that it would get to the chieftains. Now they are kidnapping royal families and head of traditional rulers. It sounds as if it's a surprise to them. So it's going to touch all of us. But many of them, they don't know what they are doing right now because of money. And that is how they sold us to this other part of the nation, the Satanans, those that we do elect, the one represented, they are too selfish. They don't put the interest of the people at home. They put their own interest forward, and as a result of that, they always sell us, and at the end of the day, they will be able to take back what they are doing. So what Obaseki is doing, I think Obaseki, he doesn't have the spirit of the Edo in him. He has that spirit. He will think twice. He will not say he's not aware of what is happening. He will not say he cannot get the right source of information to do the right thing. Why he's still trying to sell our land to those people because they went to collect money. And I remember years ago when the federal government brought out money concerning this Ruga, they brought out heavy amount. So any state that want to participate must take part of the money. I think it is the money that they are looking first, and they are all going to suffer it. So the better we act now, the earlier. I mean, the earlier we act now, the better for us. So what we need to do is to get information on how to get in touch with them and do the right thing. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. We have a caller here. Mr. Pius, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, my brothers.
Please be audible, sir.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
The bodies of time. May God bless you. Thank you for everything, sir. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you for what you're doing. There's one something I love you for. Also for somebody to bring his face out. Started seeing the truth. People are still fighting you. Brother, don't be discouraged. It happened to Jesus Christ when he was telling them the truth. They said, can we crucify Jesus or Barabbas? They said, crucify Jesus Christ. Give us Barabbas, even though it will give us Barabbas. Understand? Even though in the temple, Jesus Christ, you cannot turn my father's house to witches and wizards for them to play gamble, sell everything, destroy everything. When God the Father Moses said, yeah, Lord, send me, I'm ready to go. That's what you said to God. Say, God, send me, I want to help the Edo people. That's what you are doing today. For you to bring your face out, sir, only that one is a praise. God has recognized you in heaven and on earth above the heavens and below the earth. Any man, any woman who want to throw stone against you, that stone will revert back to that man, to that woman, in the mighty name of Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Amen.
Because you are fighting for the children, because you are fighting for our old mothers, you are fighting for our old fathers, you are fighting for the kingdom. Anyone that want to throw stone against you, whether in the afternoon, whether in the midnight, in anywhere they will do it, whether in the Euro country, whether in Africa, whether in those states, that stone will revert back to that person without confession. That person will never have peace in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.
Amen. So shall it be.
May God bless you for everything you have been doing. May God bless all our brothers that is there with you. Sir, what you are doing. Where I want to ask my people, where is Kosusu?
No. We don't want to deliberate on people like that here, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I beg, I want people to come and to fight for the Edo people. Please, this is the time. Because what your people are all saying, this one, I know say, Nnamdi Kanu said this thing. Nobody believes in Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody Nnamdi Kanu say we don't say that Nnamdi Kanu is looking for power. They want to divide Nigeria. But what Nnamdi Kanu said is happening today. You don't want, for example, what Fela have said for so many years, even though we are not born, is happening today. The same thing. You and Nigeria will watch now. The motives of attack will come again now. You are telling the Edo people, see we Edo, they are coming to Edo to destroy Edo. They don't want to believe you. If those people can capture our state, Nigeria is finished. Nigeria is finished. They can capture our state. I don't pray it should not happen.
Thank you.
People, let us join together and fight for Baseki. Let us join together and fight for Baseki. Because it's good for we to use Baseki and share to make an example. Any government that is coming again, it will get the fear of the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Amen. All right.
Please, NWATCH, I'm sorry. Let me quickly say this. If it is possible for us to get the phone number of even Obaseki himself, let us get it. We can call him. We speak with him. We need to call him. We need to disturb these people. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. In terms of phone numbers,
Hello, NWATCH.
Yes, Gina Ken, can you talk to us?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, of course. Yeah, guys, man, you guys have said it all. You know, I gave you guys 21 gun salutes. You know, you guys are very good. You know, I was hearing everything you guys were saying, and I was very, very happy in it. You know, thank you very, very much. You know, the thing is this: we should be ready for Obaseki. If Obaseki wants to give land to Fulani, let it give his father's house to Fulani. Let it give his father's land to Fulani, not the Edo land. You know, let it give his father's house to Fulani. If Obaseki should do this, any Obaseki will see will be an history.
No,
you know,
don't.
My brother, listen, I want make I speak PG. May I speak PG? My brother, stand there. See, now,
please.
My brother, this one, I know I know I cannot hide my pain. It is only a useless son. It is only a useless child, that will see people beating up his father. And when he gets there, he will start asking the question, what happened?
This is not that kind of platform, sir. You still need to be constructive.
Well, I'm so sorry, my brother. You know, you cannot give my father's land to a Fulani, and you want me to be constructive in my words. It won't happen. It won't happen, my brother.
Nigeria was just tired.
It will not happen. You understand? You know, this man, ain't he say if he sell it, don't finish, he go Lagos or Abuja. There is no place for the wicked ones. Your evil will know you cannot hide away from your sin.
Nigeria, take over your channel, please. Make him.
What do you mean take over your channel? When you were talking,
it's not insulting now. He's talking well, please. Let him talk.
You know, please. You know, this thing is painful. You should place all their phone numbers in the system. Let everyone start calling them, because they are civil servants and they are working for us. They are getting paid with our taxpayers' money. You know, so we have to call them up and put them on check, so that if they don't have sense, they should start having sense. You know, they should start having sense. Okay, let me rephrase our minds again. Listen, guys, we never give them 20% of our land. They don't keep people already. Ovia not safe. Orion will not safe. Uwonde not safe. Then if you can't give them welcome, but it can't be. Now Palace don't want to go now. Now the bottom truth be that now Obaseki Palace. Obaseki want to ruin that kingdom because that he did not have access to that artifact. That's what he wants to do. He
My
wants to
brother,
cause war.
let's stay on course. Let's stay on what we are
My
discussing.
brother is
brother,
right. My brother is right.
my brother, if
No,
you
he's
are
right.
Mr.
In
Mori
fact, he's
is
right.
right.
That is the truth. It's true.
Mr. Mori is right. He's
you know,
right. He's very right. How
Mr.
long are we
Mori,
going to
Why
beat
is he not
around the
referring?
bush?
Why is Obaseki
Can
not
we say
referring our
whether it's
Mona?
right or
Why is he
not?
not respecting our Mona?
Can we stay
What?
focused on the topic so that
How
we
long
leave
are we
Don't
going
worry,
to stay
Mr. Mori,
focused
don't
and our
worry. We
people
are
are being
focused.
raped
We
and
know what we
killed?
are saying.
How
Mr.
long?
Naija Wash, wow, the panel be just the go where since now.
oh, okay, as me come now, not going to go well again.
I
My
tire now.
Can we
brother,
stay
The truth I dey
focused?
tell
Can
you
we
my,
stay
now.
focused so that we
my,
don't get delayed
Please,
and
my,
deviate
bro-
from the
allow
my
subject?
brother,
Engineer Ken to round up, please. The
thank you
interruption you
very
block.
much, Mr. Naija Watch. May God bless you for saying that. You know, now the fact be that this man is a greedy man. He's a greedy governor, and he's a very, very, very wicked, evil person. You know, you understand me? A man that chooses to sell his people, a man that doesn't care of the concerned citizens of Edo land. You know, our mothers have been raped in the forest. This man have never one day show up in any of the news to talk about it. Now he starts submitting a bill to give 20% of our lands to Fulani Herdsmen. And some of us are still saying that we should be constructive in what we say. My brother, Bini say, "A man at book, na your must wanna lelaha." I'm an Edo man. I'll be afraid in America to speak. I'll also be afraid in my father's land to speak. God forbid bad thing. In America that I am, I will speak. I belong to a free nation. If President Biden is doing something crazy, I will tell it to his face. I will tell it to his face. Do you
Thank you.
understand? So I cannot be afraid of Obaseki. Obaseki has sworn to cause a chaos in Edo State, to cause
So,
a bloodshed in Edo State because of
Ken,
the monarch refusing.
how do we stop this?
My,
How do
my
we stop?
brother, the way we can stop this is this revolution from NigerWatch platform. Revolution, place all their numbers if you have them. Revolution, let's start going door to door. Door to door, let's print out a bills. Let's print out a pamphlet. Let's start doing knocking on each people's door. Give them a pamphlet. Let's start educating our mothers, our fathers, those ones that doesn't have TVs in their house, or they have TV, there is no light to watch them. Let's start knocking on their doors. Let's start campaigning. This is what is about to happen. Don't agree for Fulani Herdsmen to come to your neighborhood. Don't give them a house to rent. Because if you give them a house to rent, from one room they will kill the landlord or the landlady and take over the house. My brother,
That's
those of
true.
us, those of
Yes.
us that is saying, say more, they constructive. My brother, I dey smell bloodshed. 10 months
Thank you.
ago, I talked about this in NigerWatch platform. Ask Elvis is right there and I can hear me.
I
10
was
months
here.
ago,
I was
I
here.
spoke about this, and now he start playing. 10 months ago, even before the South governors came together, I spoke about this,
All
and
right.
it's coming to reality. So, my
Engineer Ken,
brother, our thing is this, eh? Let's start doing that, and let's also print out a magazine. Obaseki with his picture will be on the first page as the
do you
chief
know,
land grabber. You
Engineer
understand
Ken,
me? Yes,
the
yes.
biggest problem we have right now in terms of finance,
We will
we've
get
been
finance. We will
now
get
for
finance.
land
This,
grabbing, for a while now. A lot of people have still not yet turned up. So bringing
my brother, by grace
another
of God, by
going to
next week,
No,
by next week, I will send some money too.
Mr.
By
Naija Watch,
next
Mr.
week,
Naija Watch,
you have
please let me
already
quickly say something.
donated. We
yes.
have
Mr. Naija Watch,
people that donated.
Mr. Naija Watch.
Alex have donated. Many people. But the truth is, hold on, please. The truth is,
Okay.
it's stressful for me to be announcing people should donate money. I
Okay,
don't.
okay.
Okay, let me. Yes,
Elvis,
sir.
yes, sir. Elvis, this is what we're gonna do. I want to beg you. I'm on my knee. I want to beg you. I want you to call other sister channels, like other sister. I don't want to call names. Other
Yeah.
sister channels. I want all of you to come together on this. I want all of you to come together. Please.
To be honest, let me tell you one thing, sir.
Yes.
If you see what I've been doing over the years now.
You'll be trying, my brother.
I'll be doing it single-handedly.
Yes.
Most of other sister channels you are talking about now, they are the one fighting me for a reason I don't know, because I'm too strict. It's just like, let me tell you people one of my strictness that these people don't like. It's like I did this video and I said, don't touch it. And you went not to touch it. I will forcefully remove it from your platform. I have the power to do such things. That's why many of them are angry. So to be honest, my people, if you know, you don't need to communicate with anybody. If you know you want a better Edo State, we all came from Edo State. Do your part.
Okay.
Yes, that's just it. Do your part. I can't communicate with anybody.
And recently, sir, some of them are beginning to copy you and I want to imitate you in a very positive way. I noticed some of them are coming around. Sir.
Them. Yes, I know. If you check most of the platforms that have always insulted people before, they don't insult people anymore.
At all.
Yeah.
Yes. I imparted them that on that. So I like the fact that they are learning from us. Many of them don't know how to pick us and greet your fellow callers before. They are doing it now. It's a good thing. But what I'm saying now is, if they know that they are from Edo State, I'm an Edo man. I was born in Benin City. You understand? I love my state so much. If they also know they love it, let them do their own part. This is my part, and you all, God have used you all to support me in what we are doing. I don't have no problem with that. But for me, living my lane, go to other people that I don't know what anybody have in mind.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Nyawo, please let me quickly say this. Mr. Nyawo, wait. Mr. Nyawo, as regard what we are saying right now, regarding this issue of bill they are going to pass, because we don't have time. If you know that there is any action to be pulled between now and Tuesday, just right now, just give us a kind of, as others have said. We'll do whatever we have right now. Let us act.
Or put someone else in charge of it.
As regarding this very, very moment now, not about the land grab, because I told you before. Remember, I told you before that I want to speak with you because you put me. I remember you put me on the platform. Something happened that I cannot explain yet. That I was out and I needed to communicate with you to do something. I couldn't get it. That's why I said I want to speak with you. But regarding this now, if you know that it is urgent that we are doing something in the next 2, 3, 4 days or even 2 days, just give us an account number. Let's do something right now. We cannot be talking.
Yeah.
I believe in us.
Right now, this one is bigger than a land grabbing. Right now.
Yeah, it's most important. Right, this is the highest land grabbing we have ever experienced.
This is going to be a bloodshed. Another war.
This is number one land grabbing.
Seriously.
Okay, hold on, my people. What are you people suggesting? Are you guys suggesting a protest, an immediate protest?
An immediate protest.
Hello, NWATCH, is brother Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to let you understand something. Like what I said before. I said we go to start from calling, then we moved from calling to protest. We need to seal up the governor. The governor has an assembly national of those states. So there's a lot of plans that we have put in place. I don't want to dispose it here because there's a lot of sabotage. There's a lot of saboteurs here that work with Obaseki. So when they come to this platform, they listen to all our plans. They will go and pass it around. So
now, since we are already discussing this on air, how much are we going to raise, please? How much? Can we
whatever God has placed in your heart, bring it out. Bring it out.
First of all, we need to have a collective account. So that account, if it's 50 euro, 100 euro, anyone has, let it go straight to that account. If
this will be directed towards a peaceful demonstration.
Yes, when the protest starts, that is the money that we use to fund that protest.
You know,
so
this doesn't disturb the land grabbing. That's another project.
Yes. Okay. All right. That means okay. I never planned for this. To be honest, I never.
Guys, let me say something real quick. You see what we are doing right now, eh? Eh? We should not be afraid. Oh, heaven itself, God Almighty Himself is in our support. Our forefathers are not sleeping. Our forefathers are at wake. They are the one coming to us in the diaspora to cry to our heart, to speak out, to fight for our loved ones. Do you all understand? To fight for our loved ones. You understand? So
Let me tell
we
you.
have to
Let me
do
tell
this.
you. Akim, let me tell you. The reason why all those things are happening is because our boys are not showing any action. They are not taking any action. If they take action, this governor will retreat from this plan. That's
Yes,
what I'm telling you.
their
If
mind has been locked.
you see these Fulani people, if we hold them ransom, the Fulani themselves will go and tell governor that this land is hot for them. They want to leave the state. I'm telling you.
No, my brother, don't get it wrong. Let me quickly clear one thing. You have been saying this thing. I think let me quickly clear it. You know, these Fulani people, if you give them chance, once they are already on ground, you can't pull them out. Believe it or not. Once they are already on ground, you can never pull them out. Nothing. They will fight you to your room, to your inner wardrobe. They will bring you out. I'm telling you. So it's better you don't let them come down at all. So the moment you say, okay, once they come, then you want to form whatever alliance to do, you are just wasting time. Do you know what is happening to Sunday Igboho right now? Do you know what is happening to a lot of people that have decided to antagonize these people action when they are already on ground? You can't, because the federal government, you know why you can? The federal government will not support you. The federal government will not support you. The military will not support you. They always support them. The security agent will not support you.
Prince Collins, let me tell you one thing. That's the reason why I said something right now. The way all those ones do their own, they do their own openly. That is why they were fish out.
All right.
That's the reason why I tell you that there are some things we want to do. We don't want to say it here.
Thank you, my people. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Because this one is around the corner on Monday.
Naja was sorry to cut you off. Omo we go my brother. You know, this is it. All of us that is in this caucus meeting together. Naja Watch, you take all our numbers so that we can have a table talk that will not be on the air. It will be an inner caucus meeting.
Okay.
You understand me? So that would be a better way out.
That would be nice.
Whatever we say will be in between us. You know, then we'll go from there. You know, I'm ready. I'm a soldier, and I remain a soldier forever.
And we can always say anybody that want to be part of the caucus, who want to support financially or in any case can also indicate by.
Listen, my people, when it comes to finance, it's only this place I will discuss this. When it comes to ideas, we will discuss it, you know, outside here, not to expose us. But when it comes to this finance, now you go talk and not talking for secret place at them.
You are right.
Yes. Because
Naja was you are right, you are right.
Yes.
Because there are some things we don't need to
for us to do a protest, we need to raise 1 million naira. And the 1 million naira is not going to be just my panelists that can raise this. If we can raise this between now and that Monday, we'll have a wonderful protest. And the account, I just put it right there right now. And anybody, this one is not land grabbing, is to do a protest to stop this bill, which the protest will be on Monday. On Monday morning, Self-Fast November will be part of this because he already brought the ideas. We are collaborating with all of them. Every activist in Edo State are going to be involved.
Yes.
So everybody, 1 million naira is the round figure. If we cannot raise the 1 million, every money donated will be refunded back on Monday evening, because I don't want to involve on something that is not going to work. To be honest, I never wanted to do this. So whatever you have, please, if you donate any money into this account, you must let us know on this same platform. It doesn't matter if we are talking about another topic Let us know the name, and I'll confirm it to you on air.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Najawa, one question. If they are passing, if they are going to sit on Monday and pass the bill on Monday, don't you think we are behind schedule?
No, we can't do protest on Sunday. If we start protest early in the morning and barricade the House of Assembly and the government house, how are they going to pass a bill? It's not possible.
You know, because I'm saying this, some people might do a transfer because of the nature of because we are weekends. The money might not get to the bank on Monday.
People suggested this.
Transfers are going
I
now.
understand.
There's no delay
I understand.
Again.
What I'm trying to say is that
NWATCH, even without the fund, there are some people that is already ready to do the protest without the fund first. So that one is not a problem.
Yes.
Some people are still ready first to go there without the fund.
Okay,
so
that would be nice. That would be nice.
The one we have. Let's borrow from the one we have. Let's borrow from the one we have. If it's not enough, let's borrow from what we have first, because this is more important. But let's borrow from the if it's not enough, let's borrow from the one we have.
No, you can't borrow from anywhere. If we are borrowing any money, we borrow from personal. We borrow from a person, not from what we have. People who donated money have to come up to say borrow from our money before you can do that.
Yes, that's true.
That's true. Is a total write-out. You know, listen, guys. Let me tell you. Yes, there's already a protest that will happen, but you need to empower these people for this to happen. For example, I was already called. How can my media support them on this protest, even before this? That was why I came here on the video I did with Cephas, right? So if they were financially stable or buoyant, I don't believe they will call me. I was already called, but I never wanted to distract what we're already doing, right? So if we are doing this, the account is there. It's the same account we are using for our land grabbing. So that's why I said any money donated here, you must indicate and for the glory to come to you. Even though it's a penny, even though it's only you want to pay the whole 1 million, no problem. All right. So between now and if anybody donate money here, please write it on your reference that this money is for the protest to stop the bill. That's it. All right. So I thank you all, wonderful panelists, for suggesting this. You know, for now, I wanted to talk about land grabbing. I'm not going to talk about that until this is done. So land grabbing will be moved to next week, Friday again. But for now, let's focus here. Even with myself, if I see the seriousness, I will also donate as well.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course, my brother.
I can do this myself, not that I cannot do it myself. But I've chosen not to do everything myself anymore. It now looks like I'm putting myself in the shoe that I'm better than everyone, or I don't know, I'm powerful than everyone. No. Okay, let's do it together. Everybody will donate and let's do it. I applaud you all once again for suggesting this. The account number is right there. It's Zenith Bank. It's right there. It's NWATCH Media. If anybody who paid in there, let us know. And I want to applaud you, Prince Collins. You are the one who actually emphasized more that this account must be published right now. It's right there. If you paid in, tomorrow I'll be on air to find out. If anybody paid in, I'll come on air to talk about it. I don't know. Let suggestion roll around and let everybody do this together.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. God bless you.
NWATCH. NWATCH.
Where is Good Comrade? Good Comrade, are you not there?
The Good Comrade have left.
He has left
a long time ago.
Yeah, they said that what did
do you have anything to say? Comrade Omo, thanks for joining us. Please talk to us. You have not said anything since.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I was I think 30 minutes before I came in, I was listening to everybody. Everybody was almost unanimously saying the same thing, you know. So the panel was just going on agreed. So actually, even what I wanted to even ask is what's the way forward? As in, what's the solution? Because if we use all our energy to be talking, to be as in lamenting.
We already
We have already done solution, and you are just coming.
No. I've had. What I'm saying, I just want to applaud what Nigeria was just saying last night. That is the headway. That is what we are saying. As in, now the account is out now. It don't come out. So now money now make we begin now. Then we now know the way forward. As in, I want it because not be because if we are sometimes there can be some. Not that Bini said, that's in why I told you know if you scratch body with it because sometimes the way it might is wisdom. So a wise man control his temper. So sometimes if one actually wants to tackle some issues, some critical issues, it doesn't mean that you are not aggrieved of what is happening. So I'm very happy for this.
My brother, this one not be wisdom, no. The men when they come, they butter.
But you don't go anything way they talk from America. I mean you go Benin, go
but you don't know me like that. You don't know me like that, my brother.
No, no Benin. Mu not go that side. No, you just concentrate on money now.
My brother, people that built Japan, the Japanese that built Japan were working in America most times. They were and they were sending money home. So don't discourage anybody.
Why are you saying that it's in America that you cannot?
I think I was even the first. I was the first person with Nigeria Watch on the panel. I think yesterday I did it first on when you were playing the video. I watched the video myself before you even played. I've been worried about it. So sometimes we will be in abroad. Yeah, I'm living in Switzerland. Yeah, I know, but I do go to Benin every time. But what I'm saying is, there are the way you can do something. There are way we can come together. Then then what we will do, then it will be effective, not by. I know what I'm saying. Not be say we just there.
Please let's not discourage people who are living abroad from expressing.
The way forward now. The way forward.
What you are saying is not
the way forward. Listen, Muna to let they talk. Muna wait. The platform does not belong to anybody. Please wait. I beg. Just take platform. Muna see wait. If somebody is expressing himself, even Nigeria itself, they give us space. If somebody is expressing himself, whether it's in China, whether it's in America, is linked by that blood Benin. So the fact that it's in America today doesn't mean it's not going home next year or next 2 months.
And apart from that, he can be in America and have a squad back home.
Yeah, you understand? Yes. So let's not discourage anybody's morale.
My point is that I've learned one thing in life. You cannot be right, and at the end of the day, the way you will not behave, you will not make you be wrong. So if you want to be,
my brother, this not pass right or wrong. This one
when Fulanis are killing, when Fulanis are killing our sisters and raping our mothers,
we are going now. We are looking is solution and headway. We might be just use
the solution is on. The solution is on. Just to contribute
to just paro use head your grief, and at the end of the day, there's no headway. So the way,
my brother, we have already prepared solution. People are already working on it.
Hello. Thank you. Please, you people are already deviating from the discussion that we are talking.
We're
always deviating. Right. Somebody from here have already paid 20,000 naira. I just received that now.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, whoever is that. Thank you.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you, my sister.
Mr. Jolly Ogbemudia.
God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.
May your ancestors stand with you. May you never be faster than your
May your family never encounter Fulani. Never. Thank you.
Mona, calm down. Mona, calm down.
Nigeria Watch. What will be there as the talk and the discussion have been going? I think there's Stefan Obano and the other people that will be on ground. As we said, it will be very good to mobilize them and to assist them. Maybe later, if I make my contribution, I will test you. Your account just and the WhatsApp number. I've already I will send it to you also. So we should start from there. Not be said nobody. The way you even said, there's nobody that has the money too much, but for us to
Thank
show
you.
seriousness, we should start from
Exactly.
there first. Not
Thank
be to
you.
the top.
Thank you
All
so
right.
Brother,
much.
now you they talk. Now you they talk
Mr.
with it. They
Jolly,
sweet my
everybody
belly.
hold on now. Thank you. You know, Mr. Jolly, God will bless you. It shows you love your state and you don't want Fulani Herdsmen to take over our state. Now, God will bless you. Me, myself, I want to be part of this blessing. I must put my own money. Because there's no way you can receive the blessing without you are not participating. It's the truth.
Yes, sir.
Prayers, everybody were raining on Mr. Jolly Ogbemudia just now. You know, he donated 20K. It means a lot. So you never know what we can raise between now till that Monday morning so that I can mobilize from Saturday, Sunday, and let this thing happen on Sunday, on Monday morning. We should let Governor Obaseki know that Edo people is not happy with this decision. Then they can have a change of mind.
Mr. Najawatch, let me just add to this real quick. Do you know what those Fulani men are coming with? Commissioner of Police Fulani, GSS boss in Edo State Fulani, the Army Chief of Staff in Benin, the Commandant in Benin Fulani, the Civil Defense Fulani. Now they come with you
All
in
right.
everywhere that them go there. So
Thank
we
you.
are fucked. We
We
are
have.
fucked. If we don't act right now, we will be fucked. Hell,
Thank you.
man.
We have.
Don't use the F
Everybody.
word here, Engineer Ken.
Okay, Mr. Najawas, please, before you quickly finish up, let me actually say this.
I have
The number
somebody.
you
So, man.
I have a person here. Can you people just mute yourself, please? Thank you. Mr. Happy, thank you very much for joining us. I think we lost Mr. Happy right now. All right, somebody wanted to say something. Go ahead, quickly talk to us.
Okay, the number that you placed before, I think from I can reach you later from there through a text message or
I
whatever.
cannot really talk later, sir. I'll be talking all day. Just send me a voice note.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can send you an evidence of whatever I want to do later through
Of course, that watch number. You know, I can't finish this program and start talking all over again. You can see right now that
No, not talking. I'm going to send you something that you will just.
Yeah, I'm trying to address everyone in case
We'll
anybody
send
wants
the
to
A. I'm going to send you. We'll send the A.
Mr.
They
Jawosh,
were women.
leave.
Mr. Najawosh.
All right, we have somebody calling in. Just hold on before Mr. Peter. Hello, good evening to you. You only have 30 seconds. Turn down your system. Talk to us. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Turn down your system.
Good evening, Najawosh.
Good evening, sir. Turn down your system, sir. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Turn down where you are watching me from. Turn it down completely.
Okay. I've done it.
Then go ahead, sir. How are you doing? Where are you calling us from? What's your name?
My name is Jerry. I'm calling from Italy. I
Thank
want to say thank you for everything. And for the protest, 100% support for the protest.
God bless you.
100% support for the protest. But I quickly want to say this, Najawosh, please. During this protest, I want you to be able, because I know you are going to be among the protesters, I want you to be able that this protest must be a responsible protest, whereby we don't want the process of protesting and some few hooligans will try to hijack the protest.
No, that won't happen. That's why we need this morning at least to have some security personnel that follow the protest yes. That's why this thing cannot be done without no money. So that's why I just mentioned 1 million. So and see how we can do this. My team will be the one that will be covering it live here. So they want us to do it. We only have less than 72 hours to do this. So thank you, sir. If you're in support, I'll be looking forward to receiving your support.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is tomorrow morning.
No problem, sir.
I'm going to do that.
Please.
I got the account already from your channel.
God bless you, sir.
Gotten the account from your channel.
God bless you, sir.
Please do not allow. We don't know how we are going to do it, but if
we
by
will
mistake the protest does not restrict Governor Godwin Obaseki from giving these people the 26%,
20.
go extra further to get a court restriction on that because it is very, very important.
Please, any ideas? Let me quickly pass this on. Any ideas that any of you have that we can do to help ourselves on this,
It's
please
right.
send it as an audio to the NWATCH number. Please. Yes, we shouldn't disclose it on air. God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Yeah. All right, my people, please, let's round up. I appreciate every one of you. This is another diversion, which is a good one. You know, I applaud all my panelists for suggesting this. Mr. Leftist, you did not say anything about this. What do you
Hey,
have to say?
leftist, you want what? Leftist, why so no?
Leftist is good compromise.
And leftists, since we'll be talking about land grabbing, you have not done anything about it. You have not contributed, and we're talking about this.
Leftist is a Fulani man.
Well, let's me just concentrate on this one we are saying. I've been listening because everything we'll be saying have been all be the same. We'll be talking about a protest. And while we are talking about that, me too, I was trying to reach my major organizations, to reach the head of the major organization to know their plan. You see, I've been on phone trying to do my own. Me, I don't like me. You just made mention of contribution. Like all my life in Nigeria, all the major protests I got involved in, I never did no contribution. So what I do is what I can do. I don't. Money does not. Money does
money.
For me, I don't really believe in that. For me, I don't really believe. Some people need the money. A lot of people need the money, but me, the squad I have.
Please play music now. Can mute yourself, please. Stop unmuting yourself.
The squad I have, we don't use money to drive our passion. That's how I would grow up, and that's why I made mention.
Okay. Money. So that one I dispute that.
Just listen to me.
If you're talking about Edo civil society, I know them so much. There's no squad you can do that, no contribution money.
You hold on. Know what I am talking about. You can ask Leftist Amausa. He's part of us and he knows how we operate. Money is very, very important. But the first thing is passion. Because by the time you start to put money forward, a lot of people, because of the money, know that they want to get involved because they know money is there.
So people that want to protest, are they not going to drink water? Are they not going to do these things?
No, you're still not getting me. You're still not getting me. I'm not saying the money is not important.
It's the number one.
You see, I don't want to talk about money.
Passion is not number one. When it comes to protest, money is number one before passion, sir.
No,
sorry.
No,
yes. The success, the success of the number one. Sorry, sir. Can I come in? Can I come in?
We shall allow leftists to finish up now.
Allow you people to be talking based on the way you want to follow it, because I know my own way is quite different.
Do your own way. No, bring your own support, anyways. But the success of NSAS protest was the money contributed by people all over the world.
God bless you. You know how much we spent in NSAS in Lekki Toll Gate for
even in Benin.
They were dehydrating.
Yes, people brought money from all over the world.
You see that NSAS, it was not money that brought them out.
No, it's not money that brought them
out. But money kept them there.
So to sustain them, for people say, okay, we'll buy water.
Of course.
Yes. First thing is passion. Are these people ready to come out?
They are ready.
What he said is true. First of all, is passion. Protest is passion first.
But that's why we are here. So that's why we are talking. They are hearing us.
So if protest is passion, does it stop you from contributing towards the protest?
No, money will accompany it. But first of all, protest is passion.
Come out, Elvis, they bring me come out and go talk.
Passion and money goes together. Nothing you can say about that, sir. Mr.
Leftist, talk, please.
I am not disturbing. I am not saying people should not contribute. It is very, very important. A lot of people, the way the condition of Nigeria is today. Today is dicey.
All right. Anyway,
the condition of the country today is dicey. Yes, money is very, very important. For a lot of us, that are here, out there, we need to do something to push. But for some of us that are here and there, we know what we are doing.
Okay, do your own for us. No problem.
All right, leftists, any way, anyhow you can support for
Do
this
your own, yes.
process, no problem. You know, if it's possible that your part, the part that you might choose to play, if you ask us to pay you, we might not be able to even pay you.
Yeah, you can have 1,000 men now, so it's true.
You know, so if you think anyhow, because we you know, the whole thing in those states don't tire me, to be honest.
Those states.
That's why
the end.
That's why I say until the people, the youth, we the people that is bearing the brunt, not until we agree to take it by ourselves, we'll be just there. The first thing is the people to understand that this thing is their right, and the people to be involved. You see,
all right.
Finish. Some of the personnel they came out, there was a protest we organized. We see some old EAs, some old daddies. They came from nowhere. They were working. We didn't know where they came from. That is the passion. We have to put them at the front and try to protect them. Old people, we didn't know where they came from. They say, so the first thing is, let the people agree to say, yes, we are doing this. Then others can follow. Let's say, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing shall follow.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for that. The only
let me add to it.
I'm speaking, please. The part I liked so much from leftists was when he muted the service, he was already mobilizing on his own. I love that. Meanwhile, we receive another money now from Onavise Obasoha in Mokbai. He sent 20,000 naira. Thank you very much. I don't know who is that. I wish the person is here. You know, Onavise Obasoha from Mokbai sent 20,000 naira. So we already have 40,000 naira.
God bless you, Mokbai.
Yes, you know, on protest for this bill, you know, against this bill. So I just wanted to quickly announce that. So any money we receive after this broadcast, tomorrow I will definitely come on air, especially because of this, to let people know, whoever that sent their money. Please also let us know on all the time on the comment section and on NWATCH WhatsApp, you know. But even though you send it to NWATCH WhatsApp, but whenever I'm on air, also say it on the comment section, please. Because the name that some of you are using on your WhatsApp is different from the name you are using on your YouTube, right? So when you comment, I don't know who you are, and it's quite difficult for me. But as I speak right now, I can see our sister said, Rita Adams says, Elvis, I don't send my own. Okay, thank you so much. But I have not seen it yet. It's not here yet, but it's only 2 we have received. Madam Rita Adams, thank you very much. Now God bless you. You know, maybe before we close, that one will come. But only 2 that we don't see for here right now, which is 20,000 to 20,000 naira. So before we close, if you all come, I will announce them. If not, that will be tomorrow. Somebody wanted to say something. Please quickly respond to that.
Yeah, it's brother nice. Yeah,
Brother
what
Nice.
I'm trying, what I want to say.
That man, there isn't there since so.
Okay, brother Nice. Go ahead. 1 minute. I'll go to Brother Peter.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is just what Brother Lefty said. Well, first of all, protest is passion. Then money will accompany them. So that is how protest works. But first of all, it's passion. That's just the truth.
Thank you. Brother Peter, please talk to us, sir.
Thank you, Brother Leftis. Thank you very much for the way you organize people. Because what we want now is let the people come from all the direction in Edo. So we are not giving them money. We are not paying them. All of them have the passion. We don't need who will lead them. These people have the passion. They are just looking for who will lead them. So you are leading from that side, another person is leading from the other side. When all of them jump together, it will not become much what people really want to see. So that is it. And sir, the money should not be only now until tomorrow. A whole week, whoever want to donate should keep on donating for the whole week, because it's going to pass only tomorrow protest. There is still more protest we will still have.
Of course, we already have a pending protest, which is land grabbing. We already raised 2.2 million naira or 2.1 million naira on that. That one is already pending. This one just came up now. This one is actually obstructing that one already. So that one is already going on now for a while. We have 2 point something we already raised on that. But meanwhile, we receive another money right now. Okay, I received 2 money. Wow. We received a very huge amount from somebody. But before that, let me say the first one. We received another money, 10,000 naira from Oyewole Victoria Shiasaoku. I'm so sorry if I did not pronounce your name properly. 10,000 naira from you. Thank you so much, Oyewole. And I will receive 100,000 naira from Ide Kennedy. Ide. Wow. Thank you. My panelists.
God bless you. God bless you, Kennedy. God bless you.
Bless you. Donated, all of you. God bless you. And your pocket will never lack.
God bless you, people. God bless you.
We can see that the ladies, our women are angry. They are very angry. From the name we call now, like the women, our women are very angry. Thank you very much.
Let me see. All right, hold on. Let me see. I need to be sure. Please. Okay, let me ask a question. Don't make no vessel. From Madam, is it Madam or woman? I don't know. Kennedy Ide, please, you are watching us right now. Indicate, is that for land grabbing or for this protest? We need to be sure. Get that right now. We need to be sure. Obviously, 10,000 naira is for because we have a specific amount we are giving, 50,000 naira upward. That's what we're giving for land grabbing. We already have 2 point something on that. But I want to be sure on this. Before I go, I must get this right.
My brother, please, my brother, watch. This very one is the super VVP land grabbing. The super VVP land grabbing.
Yes, I know. But I need to know what the money is for, sir. I know what I'm saying. Please.
What did that one mean? Super VV.
NWATCH is right. So find out. NWATCH is very right. Yes, find out, sir.
We have update for that. How to update people's name, please. Please can add me. Please reach out to this person. Make a call so quick, please.
Okay.
I want to ask him. What did that one mean?
I will put him.
Okay. Hold on. It's from the protest. It's Mommy Diaspora. Wow, Mommy Diaspora donated 100K for
Wow.
Thank you so much, Mommy Diaspora.
Thank you, Mommy. God bless you, ma'am.
Women are angry.
I support Mommy Diaspora before the day runs out with 55,000.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
Thank you.
You see why I call my mommy mother of all the time. I'm so sorry that I was trying to know who is this. Is Mommy Diaspora? She just sent a message now privately saying na in donate am. Thank you so much, Mommy, for your encouragement towards all this. That means all the money we received this evening now, 20,000 naira from Jolly Obede, 20,000 naira from Onagise Obaswan, 10,000 naira from Victoria, 100,000 naira from Mommy. Can somebody tell me the total there, please? So that
150 so far.
150, right? Okay. Are you sure? Yes. Okay.
150,
right.
150.
No. Ose small. You said a 50K with your why so they pay 10K now? No. Now 50K is the minimum for land grabbing that we'll be doing. But this one protest that is going to take place on Monday. So anybody can donate whatever they have on this. You
Even if it's
understand?
1,000.
Yes, anything you have. The total amount will be announced here. So we already have 150K for the protest.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you very much.
Thank you so
In
much.
fact, I want this to take place on Monday. Now God will bless you now. We are Engineer Ken, now God will bless you, sir. You'll be so encouraging for land grabbing. You were one of the people who also paid first to encourage us. All of us that now end up paying like
You didn't add my own to this one though. This one I'm putting 55,000 before ending of today. You will
Thank you
get
very
this
much.
one. So this one is
God
a
bless
VVP. It's not a VVP. You know, because Obaseki is a VIP. So we have to knock in here like a Bako as VIP.
Thank you. All right, my people. Now God will bless you now. I don't want this to keep me here. I beg people now let me close. This thing, I've been God 4 hours now let it go. So more close. Obviously, should you put a time that will come on air tomorrow just because of this to let people know what we have received
Yes, sir.
and what we
Niger Watch, you not be moderator ago, you be accountant now.
my brother, I don't tire. They
Sir,
don't tell me to
sir, looking
No, that
looking
would be
at
nice. Put the time. Put the time. Put the time.
sir, can I say something? Please, can I say
Yes.
something? Looking at the gravity and the emergency, I mean, the way this thing is going, we are supposed to be bombing this matter, not in the protest, because the awareness has to be created. Because these guys are meeting too. The governor and his cohorts, they are meeting too.
You are right.
They are meeting. So we have to be bombing the numbers. This number, the deputy's number, House of Assembly members' numbers, commissioners' number, all the government officials, one way or the other, connected to the governor must be displaced for the whole world to see and call them, not to insult them, but to not them.
All right. Please, if I let you people continue like this, we are not going to end this. Thank you for your contribution. God bless all of you. Let's continue this tomorrow. I'm already tired. I cannot lie to any of you. I'm very, very tired.
You have tried this morning now. You have tried this morning.
What time do you people want us to put this meeting tomorrow? So that we just come on air because
same time is good.
I can update you all, everyone who contributed throughout the night, and to see what we can raise as well on that particular time, please. What time?
I would suggest in the evening so that we'll give time to contributors to do something before evening.
Okay, let's do 5 p.m.
Okay, 5 GMT, right?
It's too early. For me, it's too early.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock will be nice so that people that are going to contribute may have time to do.
7 o'clock is 7. At least after work, people are already home so that they can log in. 7 is
okay.
Good.
Same time is good. Same time today.
Yeah, 7 is good. So that at least after this, you can now go to your bed and sleep. You know.
I beg Engineer Ken. Be like say some of them are going to do this job. You know.
I bet I know if you put me, I also cost out the cost them. I was passing an amigo.
You was passing.
Pass it an amigo.
I'm not compare anybody here. I beg. We're not going to put someone like Engineer Ken. We're not going to put someone like Alex. You know.
No, you people good comrade. Good comrade is good. It will be good for it.
No,
good comrade is what? So
good comrade will get hot temper.
Is what? So he go shock people. He go say you are a psychopath. He go say you are a psychopath.
No, people will be electrocuted. So I beg. Thank you.
Engineer Ken. Yesterday, I don't ask you whether you come as well.
Quiet.
I don't ask you whether I do for come. When you say they give, but at the time, because you say now,
really work for us. Are you sure?
No country. I also say the way
you get my number.
No.
All right. Hold on, my people.
Collect my number from NWATCH when you call me. Because we know talk private things for.
No, I don't feel.
Hold on, please. Hold on.
Collect my number from NWATCH when you call me.
Just write to NWATCH WhatsApp number by saying, send me Engineer Ken's number. That will be forwarded to you. All right.
Yes.
Please hold on. Naomi Bella, please indicate if you want to work for us. We would like to see you here, see your emotions yearly. We don't want this, we want this. Yes, that would be good. Anybody that want to work for us, you want to have the platform to do what we are doing here. Of course, the platform belongs to all of us. As long as you can be composed at all times, as long as you respect every individual here, that's not a problem at all. Thank you very much, Nami Bella. It shows that you are very serious. Please, can you just send me a short audio, a 1-minute audio right now on NWATCH number, on WhatsApp number? Then I'll call you. We'll take it from there. The next thing, you'll see yourself on air all the time. Nami Bella, Nami Bella, Nami Bella, everywhere. All right. Thank you very much.
NWATCH, I see you hear that name, Mami Bella. The way your tone just changed.
Where Engineer Ken, leave him alone. Engineer Ken, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Can you help me to log Engineer Ken out of this platform, please?
Engineer Ken, they speak in mind though. Now where my mind be, now he has to do.
But now where man the knock he go chop now.
God bless you. At least
Naomi Bella want to join us, please. We should encourage her to join us. All right.
She's most welcome.
Let's round up. Now God will bless all of us. Now before I round up, let me see if we receive another alert here. No, we haven't. Okay, that's fine. I'll update you all tomorrow by 7 p.m. People take care, and God, now God bless all of you now. Good night, my NWATCH family. I love you all. All the donors, God bless you all. All the contributors, God bless you all. All my wonderful panelists, God bless you all. Take care and bye for now.
Yeah, le yabuko. Abiala o gaiya na itashi. Keke mugurie ba o. Keke mugurie ba.